you dickhead.
Yeah, they weren't fucking... Whoa.
Why is that happening? Wait up. It's wait up. Actually, turn it up. Is it good? We're good? What was that?
Yeah, your audio capture on the little...
Ah.
They weren't fucking made in, like, Taiwan and Indonesia 10 years ago, bro. They were fucking straight out of Singapore and shit.
Yeah, I think, though, there should be, like, if you're an elitist of something, cigarettes shouldn't be one of them.
Why?
Because if you're going to smoke, you're going to die anyway, so what the fuck's it to you?
What are you talking about, man? If I can... Like Benson Hedges said, man, when only the best will do. What?
Do you know what resurfaced the other day?
What's that?
The clip of you and me smoking those, like, World War fucking... What was it?
World War II's Benson Hedges.
They were
I think
like 60 years old or something.
They were Turkish blend, yeah.
A video, someone commented on it the other day and they were like, this is the greatest video I've ever seen. And I totally forgot about it.
I sent it to Let's See How They Smoke because I made friends with him because obviously I'm an elitist when it comes to smoking and all that sort of shit. So, but I sent it to Joshua, my friend Joshua, and he watched it. Then he fucking followed you.
I think Peter Stivies are the goats.
Nah.
They're my goats anyway.
I got the goats here.
Besides those peace cigs.
I got the goats here, all of them.
You got the peace cigarettes?
I got the piece that's 26 milligram.
Did you ever dabble in vaping?
Look at that one.
That's a fucking goat, bro. If you've never
This
seen
is the
those,
one that fucking the Americans gave to the Japanese to say sorry for the fucking Hiroshima and shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They were like, sorry guys, have these, they're really good.
Sorry for killing tens of thousands of people.
They're only 21 milligrams, bro.
Those are 21.
Relax.
Those are 21.
Yeah,
Is that an equivalent of a red? Is a red 18?
No. These are, when you look these up, they're all like under 8s. Like even the classic reds, there's hardly any nick in them at all. Like,
Do you reckon you could ever quit smoking?
probably not. No.
Have you come to terms with that?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Have you ever tried?
Nah, not really. No, not since I was about 13 or 14.
I've always said I've tried, but I've never actually wanted to. Like, whenever I say I'm going to quit, it's because I like the idea of not smoking, but I genuinely think I'll smoke till I die.
I think the I don't know. It all seems like it's all a bit of a fucking scam.
Nah, you definitely die from it.
I don't know. Do you?
Well, you die from the water we drink as well and, like, the food we eat.
That's what I'm saying. Like, my grandpa's like 92 years old, and he
See, that's what it gets me fucked up. My bapu, like, lived to fucking whatever he lived to, and he smoked a 40-pack of JPS or Long Beach, actually, and he drank a sack of goon every day.
I think it's a lot of what's happened with the cigarettes is it's been used as a scapegoat for all sorts of fucking other shit that's happened. You know, like, just even in Adelaide, like, you know, we've got the fucking the ICI down in Birkenhead, the concrete plant. Just the other day, they said, they came out saying, they've started burning because they burn shit to run the thing, and they've allowed them to put like something crazy, like I don't know the exact numbers, but like say they burn 50 tons of shit a day or something, or a week in this ICI plant. Now they're allowing them to burn certain plastic waste there as well. Now that fucking ICI has a big smokestack, and the north wind collects it every night and drops it fucking in the eastern suburbs pretty much, bro. And there's like cancer clusters in the eastern suburbs and like lung cancer, this and that. Bro, they'll find anything to not take responsibility for it themselves. Just like the fucking algal bloom, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, the algal bloom was wild. When the algal bloom came out, because the South got...
I know, you tried to get that guy on.
The South got so heavily affected by it, and I tried to get a marine biologist on. And I got into contact with heaps of them. None of them were allowed to talk to me.
They've all got a gag order on them. Because fucking... And then what? I can't stand that guy that comes out to the press conferences like the Nicola Spirula of fucking algae. Like, he's an absolute loser. Like, just dismissing everything, you know? It's like, bro, all people said was maybe some shit like that they were using to fight the fires and all that that's really high in sulfates or whatever. When it rained hard, flowed down the Murray and came out into our fucking bay and created the environment to make the algae, like, super gnarly or whatever, along with like a bunch of other things that correlate with it, like putting quarry sand in on the beach, and that's got too much microorganisms in it, and we've got a sewage treatment plant, we've got a fucking
I think the desal plants was the big conspiracy.
It's a big.
Or China, there was Chinese warships. Everyone was saying that, but I don't believe it.
There was a rumor that there was a boat that came in from fucking somewhere, and they tried to take it into a port in New Zealand, and they wouldn't let them in because it had algae on it, and then they washed it in the bay at port. Like, I don't believe that necessarily. All I know is that
I believe it was an act of nature.
Nah,
I do.
Oh, no,
I do.
It's natural, but it's not, because like they released the report saying like what caused it or whatever, and it's very vague. It's very veiled. It's not fucking like they're not admitting anything in their report, and they waited ages to release it until it got peer reviewed. Now, if you had some kind of theory or study on it or why it happened, it should be like open source to every scientist in the world to fucking look at, to peer review it, not internally peer reviewed by the fucking government to cover up the fact that they didn't say to people that it's dangerous. Like, my old man runs on the beach every fucking week, and he was like, fuck it, bro, I'm going to keep running on it. And it got him, bro, at the end. Like,
right, do you see the videos of Port Noarlunga? You never
yeah, I've seen it with all the froth.
Do you see those, Don? Do you see it? There was videos, bro, you know Port Noarlunga.
Yeah, oh.
From the shoreline to where my best mate's house is, he lives on the Esplanade, there was fucking sea foam throwing up to his house. It was, and you couldn't go there. Dead fish everywhere.
My niece got sick from it. She went down there one day. She got sick. She's like 12 years old or whatever, and she's like, dude, I was coughing up blood and like from it and shit. The thing that happens when you breathe it in, because it's like a toxin, it takes your body like a certain amount of time to get rid of that toxin.
We say this as we're smoking cigarettes.
Oh, I don't. That's the thing, though, bro. I don't fucking. The psychology of it. If you've been told your whole fucking life everything that's gonna fucking kill you, well, then it's in your fucking psychology in the first place.
Do you know what I'm trying to do right now, bro? I'm in this real phase of my life where I'm trying to like retard myself. I'm trying to like.
Well, I'm here tonight, bro. You gotta fucking. You gotta let go.
I'm trying to
let go
devolve.
of your barriers.
I'm trying to devolve. I don't want to know information anymore. I can't handle it, bro. I can't handle it.
I fucking love it, bro. It's all about protecting it. Like it's a protecting. Like it's a protector's thing to do.
Like I have a good friend.
Like, I'll watch the worst shit that I don't want to watch, bro.
I want to be oblivious. I want to be oblivious. Like I have a good friend, Ryan, Media Cowboys. Talk to him all the time. One of my good mates.
We talk a bit too. Yeah,
I tell him every day. I'm like, you're a fucking maniac. I literally have to unfollow. Like I don't want to watch what he posts because it's fucking
next level.
it just makes me mad, bro.
But knowing the reality of your surroundings and what's going on is it's just, to me, it's just important, bro.
But ignorance is bliss. It's true.
Until
the happiest people I know are fucking spastics.
Nah, you can't say that, bro, because fucking ignorance is bliss until it catches up with you and something fucking happens because of your ignorance that fucks your life up.
But imagine not knowing about Epstein's Island 10 years ago. Like imagine actually thinking that the government doesn't hate you.
But
it'd be amazing.
But who really gives a fuck about Epstein Island when we've got our own fucking family and all this shit going on here anyway? It's been like when I was a kid, all the fucking boomers, they didn't talk about Epstein Island. Or not Epstein. They didn't talk about Von Neumann and all the stuff that happened here to us when I was a kid. You know, it was all this secret shit, and then you got to like 13, 14, and your dodgy uncle started telling you about what went down with Rob Kelvin's son and all this shit, and you're like, what the fuck, bro? But like that side of life is just like, dude, that's a manly thing. Like,
when was the last time you came on here?
When you decided you were going to make it into a theological debate about God.
2 years ago.
Not quite. Maybe a year and a half.
Can you Google me and Stoops' last episode to see when it was?
Where Sav tried to talk about God.
And I was saying I'd never have a kid.
Yeah. Oh, no, not in that one.
Have we done two? Is this our third?
We've done two, yeah.
So for people who don't know, That's what my thumbnails. It was a year ago.
The reason that's only got that many views is because of you. You fucking.
So Stoops for people, because my following's grown like triple since. So people might not know, if people've never seen the Stoops episode. Stoops is like an artist, furniture maker, old school conspiracy theorist, I would say. He's my Eddie Bravo. You're my Eddie Bravo.
I'm your Eddie Bravo.
You're my Eddie Bravo.
Alex Jones.
Except I actually let you on my podcast.
Turn the frogs gay.
Eddie Bravo's not allowed on JRE.
Why?
I don't think he's
Oh,
allowed
on JRE.
Nah.
Yeah, well, I've stopped watching all those fucking clip guys on Rogan, like podcast cringe and all that.
So
I stopped watching, man. I don't believe they should. I'd rather fucking make my own mind up and like listen to the occasional Rogan if it's got someone interesting on it, because there was times where I listened to these guys fucking talking about how much Rogan's changed and this and that, and then all of a sudden it's like I go and listen to the episode and I'm like, well, it wasn't that fucking bad, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are sitting there making a coin, like mad coin, not like they're making Dr. Coin off of fucking critiquing this guy.
And the Patreon.
And it's like, hi, I fucking, today Joe Rogan did this again. And it's like, dude, I'm over it. I'll listen to a fucking episode of Rogan. It's like the JD Vance one. I'll just listen to the whole thing, man, at work while I'm working. I don't need these cunts to tell me what fucking
you want to make up your own
it was
mind
about. I want to
it.
make up. And I realized eventually that they're just fucking doing it for the money. It wouldn't matter if he came good or bad or whatever. They're still going to take the same fucking angle with it, because that's what the world's become. Just fucking hate on anyone who's doing anything, bro.
So,
you know,
like literally, it's funny as you say that, because I stopped listening to Rogan religiously maybe like 2 years ago when he became, obviously he's an older dude now. His ideas have changed. He loves politics. He doesn't like to admit it, but he is very obvious in where he aligns politically, but he doesn't admit it. That's fine. He's older. He's outgrown whatever he has. He has his things.
Well,
but this
maybe
podcast
he's protected,
bro, he's protecting his wealth. If this podcast here is making $20 million a month, I am switching up so quick for my family. But do you know what I mean?
I sort of know what you mean, but I mean, like with him, like the COVID period, like
that fucked him.
That fucked him, bro.
That fucked him.
So now he's like,
and it's a lot of money to lose.
Like Rogan's hilarious to me because he's just like, he's a big fucking dummy, bro. Like I wish I could do a fucking Joe Rogan impersonation, but it's the hardest impersonation to do in the world, bro. I don't know anyone that can really do a great Joe Rogan.
Do you know what it is, bro? As well, it's a big burden to carry on your shoulders, knowing you literally have almost a cult following that believe everything you put out there religiously. So whenever Jamie's fact-checking and shit now and people hate it, he has to do that, bro, because when I was younger, I used to take Rogan's word for gospel.
Black Devil?
I'll have a Black Devil. But do you know what I mean? Like, it becomes to a point when you're getting like millions of views per episode, you do have a responsibility to put out the right info.
Yeah, but
to an extent.
No, you don't. No, you have a responsibility to just remain authentically yourself. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, we can all, like before, like, we can all sit here and play it safe. But, like, for me to be like, no, bro, like, the fucking algae happened for numerous environmental reasons. Like, that's what I just believe. Like, I don't believe what they're telling me. I believe they fucking know exactly why it's happening, and there's a reason why it happened in our bay. It's as simple as like with that one point. It was like one night I just said to fucking GTP, I was like, all right, I'm in a place. We live in a bay. We have a river going into the bay. We have a fucking we have like sewage treatment plants, water treatment plants, like all in our bay. And we have an algae problem. Can you tell me why we have an algae problem? And it's just like, yeah, bro, it's environmental. It's shit. It's stuff that's happening, going into your bay, creating the environment where the fucking algae can grow. Pretty simple. But these cunts fucking sat there for fucking like a whole year, pretending like it was some great fucking mystery. And then furthermore, pretending like they didn't actually know what the brevotoxin or whatever it was and all that shit, and just fucking playing everyone after fucking years of like playing with these vaccinations and this COVID shit and telling everyone like, watch out for this airborne flu that's going to get you. They're literally saying like, you got like Mally fucking there, like, I'm cooking fish that I've, like,
that was the most retarded.
Absolutely.
That was the fucking worst.
You've got fucking Nicholas Spirula there, man, in one of the fucking press conferences. And someone goes like, is it bad for our lungs? Like, is it bad for our lungs? And she's like, humans don't have gills. We don't have gills, okay? And it's like, you fucking bitch. Like, we don't have gills. Well, why the fuck is there dead dolphins coming up on the beach? They don't have fucking gills. What are you talking about? So their interest, it's all fucking, we're allowed to speculate, bro. Like, we don't have to be safe, and we're not spreading disinformation by sharing a fucking thought.
I think though, once that's the thing. Like you said before with podcast cringe, I used to, because I was like off Rogan and shit.
Try that.
Not off him, but because I didn't
feel that sweetness on your lips.
Delicious. Because I wasn't watching him, I got into podcast cringe because I find his takes on Brendan Schwab funny.
Oh, fucking earth.
Because he's funny to pick on. But then I remember watching an episode and he was referencing Tim Dillon's hate towards Joe Rogan. I was like, that's not what he said. But he was twisting the clips. And he was and he does his videos very well. It's very well spoken. He edits them very well. I've actually asked him to come on the pod before. He would never show his face, but his videos are very well put together.
He's like a lawyer or something.
But yeah, he's a genius. But it's like, if you're making your living hating on people, what kind of life do you have where you watch people you hate 24/7?
Exactly, bro.
Because you hate these people, but you have to watch their content 24/7 to make your content. It makes you miserable. Like Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, I have such a skewed opinion on him now because I've watched so much podcast cringe. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
And who were they, dude? They're just like Bert, dude. Like, and Tom Segura has some fucking arc, from fat guy who would literally like break his arm fucking doing a layup.
And then he got fit.
Mr. Richie Rich fucking whatever.
And now he's divorced.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. But, I remember that episode when he had that whatever, that porn star on there or whatever.
Yeah, the girl.
And but yeah, he's just like, that's just what happens to people, man. They fucking change.
But they're well off, so who am I to fucking...
It's the same as Duncan Trussell. Like, I love Duncan Trussell. Like, when
Do you know he messaged me?
He messaged you, did he? Oh, really? He messaged you?
I messaged Duncan and I said, if you're ever in Australia, would you please come on my pod? And he said, I was literally in Australia 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I wish I'd seen this. I missed him by 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, I seen him... One time I seen him at the Gov when he came to Australia with Johnny Pemberton. You know Johnny Pemberton?
No.
Oh, he's like... They're like best friends, man. Like, Johnny Pemberton's fucking hilarious. Like, he's got like... He's had... This guy, his dad is like a surgeon, but specializing in bowel surgery and shit like that. And Johnny Pemberton has like Crohn's disease, and like his old man cut out all of his fucking everything, bro. He's got nothing left, just fucking, it's all gone. Anyway, but he's fucking hilarious. Like when he came in Australia, when he came out on stage, obviously no one knew him. This was like years ago, and he came out on stage and he's going, hey, what's up, man? I'm fucking, and he's talking to this like thick New York accent. And he's going, what's with this fucking Australia shit? You fucking koalas, and you eucalyptus, you can eucalyptus dick, motherfucker. And then like just changed on the audience and was like, no, I'm not that guy. I'm actually Johnny Pemberton. What's up? And like, because no one fucking knew him. But it was like the best opening I've seen for a comedian that was dry launching to a crowd that no one knew who he was. Hilarious. But Duncan, I've still got his set.
Is he funny live?
Duncan?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro. I rate him. Yeah. Like,
See, when I see Duncan, I don't see him as a comedian. I see,
bro, he's pretty funny,
like,
man.
But when I think of Duncan, I more see him as like a spirit guide. When I listen to him, I love listening to him for different reasons.
See, it's like Duncan's arc. I listened to him back fucking from before he got ball cancer, you know, when he was with Natasha Leggero and stuff back in the day.
Old school
shit. And then he got ball cancer, and we went on the ball cancer journey with him, and then his mum died. And if you ever want to hear a good episode of Duncan Trussell, if you're going through something like that or whatever, like, listen to the episode Mom when his mum died, like from cancer or whatever.
Have you seen Midnight Gospel?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
The last episode is with his mother.
Fuck yeah, that's the recording from the episode.
So fucking
It's pretty intense, bro.
bro.
Yeah, but you got to go through these things. But yeah, Duncan fucking I still remember like one of his bits when he was in Adelaide, and it was thanks, brother. Look at that. I didn't even have to fucking ask.
It's a different
That's
game
amazing.
here now, bro.
I was about to get up anyway. Yeah, this bit he did at the Gov, it was about gun control and like guns and shit like that. And he's like, I moved into this neighborhood, and I've never heard him do this bit again, but I got it on recording. But he goes, I moved into this neighborhood, and the guy across the road came over, and he was like, what's up, man? I'm your neighbor. Like, what? And he's like, yeah, sweet. And come over to my house, I'll show you my gun collection. And Duncan's like, all right, bro, and goes over, and the guy's got a whole fucking basement full of guns. And Duncan's like, holy shit. And this guy's like, yeah, dude, anything ever happens, man, I got your back and shit, you know, we're fucking rah. And he's like, then one night, some poor fucking robbers broke into this guy's house, and he fucking shot them both dead on the fucking in the entry of the house, just fucking killed him. And he's like, and I was thinking about it, and I'm like, that's fucking crazy, man. The cops came, they were like patting him on the back, good job, bro, you fucking killed those guys and shit. And then he's like, I was, you know, like thinking about, what am I going to do? I've got no guns, you know? And he's like, I thought to myself, maybe if someone robs my house, I'll tie him up and I'll fucking rape him. And he's like, so when someone comes in my house, I'm just going to say to him, I know you're there, and if I catch you, I'm going to rape you. You know?
I've never heard a Duncan Trussell comedy bit, ever. Nah.
Anyway, it was fucking hilarious. It ended with him, like, with the guy tied up, and he's over the top of the guy, just, like, plowing him out. And the cops come, and they're like, oh, my God, what are you doing? And then he ends up going to jail for raping the dude and all that shit. And he's like, well, I could have killed him, couldn't I? And they're like, yeah, you should have killed him. You know, like, it's like fucking...
Yeah, I think my idea of comedy and yours is very different, because I think I have, like, a very select niche brand of comedy. I like when people are really off-the-cuff funny. Like, to me...
He's like a storyteller. Like,
So,
he makes up these journeys.
Yes.
Like that.
Joey, Tim Dillon, Theo Von. Like, when I saw Tim Dillon live, I saw him front row centre in Adelaide.
Right.
Very funny, but not even an eighth as funny as when he's on his table freestyling.
No, yeah.
Same as Theo Von. Same as...
I saw Theo. Did you see Theo here?
Nah.
It was pretty good. Dude, Theo, when he came here, he fucking came out on stage and did his set. And then, like, at one point, he told a story. And then, like, 2 minutes later, he started telling the same joke that he told, like, just...
I remember hearing this.
And he goes, and he's, like, on stage, and he's like, holy fuck. I just said that joke, didn't I? Sorry, guys, I've been fucking doing 2 sets a night and shit. But... the class, the way he pulled it back in, it was fucking gangster. Like,
do you know who surprisingly is the funniest comedian I've ever seen, and I did not expect it? Mark Norman was second. Like, Mark Norman, I took. You don't really fuck with Mark.
I just can't stand his fucking
voice
cadence. Yeah.
So I took my missus to Mark. She had no idea who she was, and she was like jaw on the floor. She's like, "What the fuck?" Very funny. But the funniest comedian I've ever seen, surprisingly, was Matt Rife.
Right.
Rife?
I don't even know which one he is. Who's he?
Matt Rife.
Oh, Big Fella's partner.
Matt Rife. Can you bring up a picture of him?
Gillis's homie.
Nah. Matt Rife became famous on TikTok, and he's one of the boys. He's been on Joe Rogan heaps. This bloke here.
Oh, yeah. I've seen the guy.
His
He
crowd
he's
work,
pretty-
bro.
Yeah.
You don't understand. You know,
He's sort of outside of the Rogan sphere a bit. You
a
know
little
what I
bit.
mean? Like,
He made his thing on crowd work. And when you see crowd work online, you think it's kind of planned. But when I was there and he was doing crowd work, it was like so quick and so funny.
yeah.
And I think that really resonates with Australian humour. Because Australians are like really
Well, we're the wittiest of the bunch.
quick-witted.
So,
I seriously think Australians are the funniest.
like when James McGann goes on with Rogan,
Can't keep up.
it's just like, no, Jack in the Box is. It's like, bro, it's not. It wasn't about Jack in the Box.
But he
Fucking-
can't keep up.
Rogan can't keep up.
The
No,
funniest comedian of all time to me is Shane Gillis.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. No, it's Richard Pryor, but that's okay.
I don't think so. I think the funniest white comedian of all time is Shane Gillis.
I don't know. No, I'd probably like Bill Hicks or fucking. I don't know.
Bro, I tried to. My misso was she's
George Carlin. Welcome to San Dimas, California.
My missus never seen Eddie Murphy Raw and Delirious, and I was like, this will be fun. So about
Where'd you find her? Jeez. Nah, mine probably hasn't either.
couple months ago, I'm like, let's watch this. This will be fun. I haven't seen this in like a decade. Put it on. After 15 minutes, I was like, I'm so sorry.
Why? No.
It didn't age. It just didn't age well.
All I remember is woo, woo, woo. You know, when the gay guy's chasing.
You got AIDS? You're homosexual.
Well, it especially didn't age well because he, like, got caught doing bloody.
Eddie didn't do weird shit.
I'm pretty sure there's a story about him getting, like, transvestite prostitutes
that's
or
fine.
whatever.
It's 2026. That's fine.
Well,
We've
it
all
wasn't
been there.
2026 back then, like Joey Diaz said, you know.
He's gone.
Back in the day, we used to see a tranny on the street. We'd be like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, tranny. We
Yeah, it
didn't
was
look at
fun.
him.
I can't remember who. I was talking to someone and I was like, I'm getting on Stoops, my mate Stoops this week. They were like, who do you have on? And they were like, oh, you'd be getting high as fucking shit. I'm like, Stoops doesn't do drugs, bro.
Only weed. No, yeah.
You do weed?
Yeah, I smoke weed, bro.
You smoke weed?
I'm fucking Wog Marley, bro. Look at me.
That's what I thought. You got dreadlocks.
Yeah.
I've never heard of you smoking weed.
Yeah, I smoke weed, but I've had my arc or whatever. I never really.
You're not like a mushroomy guy or anything anymore, eh?
No, I haven't really done mushrooms or any psychedelics since like 2020, to be honest. The last time I did like psychedelics was in Hawaii when I met dudes that was actually with the Grateful Dead, like dudes that played in the Grateful Dead back.
Was
in
this
the
on
day.
the Tony Hinchcliffe trip when you met Tony and shit?
No, I met Tony in Adelaide, motherfucker. I met Tony here.
By the way, when I met Stoops, he tells all these stories, and you meet these people in your life, and you think they're full of shit. But Stoops is a great storyteller. And when he told me his Tony Hinchcliffe story, it's on my last podcast.
So
if you
the
want to
first
listen to
one,
it.
I told it better than the you tried to make me rerun it. And I was
But
like, "Bro,
when you
done it."
told me, I was like, "There's no way this motherfucker knows Tony."
Tony Hinchcliffe.
And then I got my Joe Rogan tattoo, and I was sitting at my desk, and you were like, "I just sent this to Tony Hinchcliffe, ha ha ha," and I was like, "Yeah, whatever, bro." Hour later, look at my phone, fucking 10,000 notifications.
Rogan
Joe Rogan shared my fucking tattoo on his story.
That's what you get for not being a fucking NPC, bro. You actually fucking reach out to cunts, and I've always done that on the internet, bro. Ever since the internet started. When I was a kid, I would message like scene, like I'd message fucking all my favorite graffiti writers, bro. And like, if I had my first ever Hotmail account, you'll see they all message back, bro. Like in those days, you could message someone with a heartfelt message, and they'd actually fucking be like, "Thanks, bro. Fucking keep it up, bro." You know, rah, rah. Like, but that's just life, bro.
Tony's too famous now, bro.
He's pretty famous. He's one of the funniest guys I've ever seen live.
Oh, see, his last special was horrible.
Yeah, obviously it was fucking bad, but it doesn't matter because that's not the point anymore. But when he came to Adelaide, like, holy fuck, dude, like, I've been at that stage. I lived across the road from the Rhino Room, and I would go to comedy nights Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. That's what I did. Just went to comedy shows.
Is Rhino Room still running?
Yeah, in another on Peary Street.
Is that where James performs? He's performing heaps in Adelaide at the moment.
Yeah, I think he's there.
Do you want to go to a show?
I don't know.
When's the last time you went to a comedy show?
Oh, like fucking 2018, 19 or something like that.
I was going to go to James's last week, but I couldn't end up getting tickets for it.
When Tony did the one at the Rhino Room in Adelaide, it was pretty fucking good, man. Like that. But that's it. He can't be the same now. He's done 5 years of fucking the same shit every night. You know, like this Kill Tony or whatever. You know, like so that's what he is now. But when he was here, that his crowd work, like that other guy you showed me or whatever, like Tony's early crowd work was fucking pretty intense. Like he fucking goes up in Adelaide and he's like, all right, and he's doing his wave and he's fucking, I'm Tony Hinchcliffe, like early days. I'm talking to, must be 2016 or something like that. Yeah, about 2016. And when he came out, he goes, he's like on stage and like some guy in the crowd said something. And he's like, what? What the fuck did you just say to this guy? And the guy's like right in the middle of the crowd. And he looks down and realizes his microphone's fucking got like mad cord on it. So he just starts walking towards the guy. And he's just like, the fuck do you think you are, you motherfucker, talking while I'm up here? Rah, 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 rah. And the whole place was just like, the air was sucked out of the room. It was thick, bro. Thick, the room. Everyone was going, oh my God, this is crazy. And to the point where people in the crowd were being like, calm down, man. Like, it's okay. And he was like, yeah, you fucking to this guy. And then he like calmly walked back up on stage and he turned around and he was like, yeah, I'm American. I flex muscles I don't even have. Like, and it just, then the room just opened up. And for the next 40 minutes, he just destroyed it, bro. Like, everyone became comfortable.
Comedy's one of those weird things, bro, where it doesn't translate well through video. Like, I feel like it's such a personal thing. Like, if I watch Beautiful Dogs is the only comedy special that I've watched from a video that has made me, like, have to pause and rewind.
Don't know what it is.
Because it's just, I think comedy...
What is it?
Beautiful Dogs by Shane Gillis.
Oh, okay. I've only really listened to his podcast and I enjoyed his Trump impersonation, all that sort of stuff. Like I rate the fucking guy. Fuck yeah, bro.
Can you please put on a clip from just any clip? This special here, bro. Comedy's very subjective.
Yeah,
it's hell subjective, and
life is subjective.
But this special here, bro. Every single fucking beat in it is just made for me. Just anything. Just put on anything.
Oh, no, he's great, bro.
Trump in the Situation Room, watching a live military operation. He's the only dude in the room that wasn't military. He must have been the only dude watching it that was like, oh! Like, you could tell he's never seen it before by the fucking speech. The speech sounded like a guy just trying to tell you some shit he saw.
A lot of guys would knock on the front door, not these guys, not our guys. Not our guys. Our guys went through the wall. They blew up his wall. And they used dogs. Beautiful dogs.
Dude, Beautiful Dogs is the funniest detail. 'Cause it's true. They actually did use, it was the Army Rangers and they used dogs because they were afraid al-Baghdadi was going to be wearing a suicide vest. So they killed him with dogs and a robot. And then made fun of him for crying. It's like, dude, let that guy cry. That's the scariest death I've ever heard of. That dude was laying in his bed in the middle of the night, his wall exploded. Fucking 10 dogs and a robot broke into his... Dude, 10 dogs wearing helmets and goggles broke into his house. The Paw Patrol, the actual Paw Patrol. I love thinking about Trump.
He's great.
He has literally the funniest bit about Australians I've ever... Type in Shane Gillis Australians. He has this bit about emo Australians, bro. And it's like, yeah, just that's it. That's perfect.
I remember one time, hold on before you play it. I remember one time when the emos were big in Adelaide, I got a clicker from, like a club clicker for the numbers going in and out of the club.
Yeah.
And I walked down the mall with my missus, and every time I seen a bunch of emos, I went click, 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 click.
Emos are red. And you were a Rundle rat, weren't you?
Oh, I was a city rat.
You're a Rundle rat, though.
I lived on Rundle, but from 13,
Exeter
14,
was your favourite?
Oh, yeah.
That's the pinnacle of fucking being a Rundle rat, bro.
That's the place where lost souls go together.
You took some Dexies and fucking sugar?
I didn't take Dexies. No. I just went to sugar, and I was always the last one standing. I never fucking...
I was a sugar on a Tuesday kind of guy.
Wednesday, bro.
Wednesdays and Tuesdays were fucking
Wednesdays
gunno.
were the best days. I used to want to take Thursdays off just to go on Wednesdays to mixtape or whatever it was.
It's fucking done now. It's done over in the city now. I went to Hindley Street, I reckon.
Looked pretty bad. I seen it a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, fuck, I do not want to be down there in that mess or whatever the fuck was on Hindley Street. It just looked like B grade, like it's not.
Well, the alcohol industry's done. It's down 70% in Australia. Mm-hmm. Kids aren't drinking. We need to get them to start drinking again.
They've forgotten.
Kids aren't drinking. They're just doing fucking
Look at the
Adderall.
Meanwhile, we've been here for a bit, and you haven't even fucking knocked the top off that beer.
I've been drinking all day. I've had a big
And you
day.
came and picked me up.
No. I've had a big day. But yeah, kids aren't drinking anymore. So what was your flavour? I don't think we've told the story on the pod, and I don't know much about it. But did you do like a DMT trip or an ayahuasca trip, and that fucked you up? Like what?
Didn't fuck me up, no. But yeah, I've done it all, bro. Fucking all.
What was your vice back in the day? Were you a coke guy or anything? What was your thing?
Not really, bro. No, I never really did fuck all drugs. Like until I only really smoked weed, and I was involved. I was in like with a bunch of the guys I used to skate with when I was a kid.
Skating and painting.
I watched them get into the old yellow speed meth shit.
I can't imagine you on cocaine.
Yeah, just probably even more of a dickhead than I am in normal.
Too big a nose. You wouldn't want to share a bag with it. Fucking.
Look, not something I'm not proud of it. No, for me, drugs were funny because it's like I was so old when I did them the first time that I got a different perspective on them. Like I wasn't like 18 when I did MDMA the first time. I was like 27, bro.
Really?
Yeah. And then I remember when I did MDMA the first fucking time, this guy gave it to me. I was friends with him at the time, whatever. And, I'd just gone through like my first big fucking breakup of my life.
Just bring the mic. No, you can bring it too. Bring it too.
Yeah, I'd just gone through like the first breakup I'd gone through, and I'd felt like real depression, and then I'd just sort of come out of it, and then this guy gave me this MDMA, and then I was like, yeah, that was a whatever, and then nothing profound. That's what I've found with those sorts of drugs. There's like never anything profound happened. It was just like it creeped up on you, and then you woke up the next morning, you're like, oh well, I did that, whatever. But I remember I was driving to work on like a Wednesday morning after I'd done it on the weekend, and like I just fucking had a lump in my throat, and I just felt so fucking depressed, and I felt like the world was
Calm down.
I was dead. And then I realized like, oh fuck, a lot of these people I'm associating with that are younger and shit, the reason they're all fuckheads like from Wednesday to Friday, when you meet them on like a Wednesday, they're a different person to who they were when you met them on a Friday or a Saturday. It's because of that shit, like, so I just stayed away from it. I played around a little bit with cocaine and stuff, but again, that shit just made me feel fucking deathly the next day, like every time I ever did it. So
my biggest issue always is, still to this day, I never ever get come downs.
Yeah, well,
maybe. I think it's because I'm already at like a low.
I think, Sav, it's because you did it when you were so young that you've become accustomed to that.
No, but I've seen.
So you don't really know, like that with all the people that I saw that started real young, like they're not self-aware enough to. Their amygdala hasn't their brain hasn't developed enough to actually fucking hold on a sec. Their brain hasn't actually developed enough to understand what's happening inside of them. Mate, I worked with this one guy when I was a kid, and I could never work out what was fucking going on, man. Like we were like I'd known him since I was 8 years old, bro. Grew up around him, and I had this weird relationship with him where it was like, yeah, on like Wednesday, like from like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, this guy was a fucking asshole. And then sometimes he was like my best mate. And then it was like, oh, one day I put my hand into this thing and there was a fucking crack pipe in there. And I was like, holy shit, dude. And then it all came out and he was like dealing crack or whatever. And he was making like more money than you could even imagine and smoking it all. and it just like, I was like, dude, my whole relationship and my whole life with this guy completely fell into place. It all made sense. Like, he's fucking on drugs all the time. So when he's not on them, or he's not deep on them, he's an asshole. And when he's on them, he's all good, you know? And it was just like the most, like, my mind was just like, what the fuck, bro? I've known you forever. I had no fucking idea. And he's like, yeah, I fucking just got caught up in it, bro. And then I'm laying next to my missus every night in bed, and I don't even sleep, bro. I just pretend to be asleep, and then I get up and come to work every day. And it's like, dude, I didn't have that experience of life. Like, I was a fucking athlete, bro. Like, I was a sportsman, dude. Like, I didn't fucking, very, very fucking dedicated, like, kid, man. Like, I didn't fuck with it, you know?
I think I just have too much pride in what I do to let a come down ruin my day. Like, if I get up, I'm performing whenever I'm doing. If I have 2 hours sleep, I'm going to work an hour early. And
I
I'm
understand.
performing.
I understand, but it's
like when I used to hang around these cunts, bro. I used to hang around like.
It's part of your conditioning. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
you're conditioned.
Yeah, it's conditioning.
Like,
It legitimately is.
I'm
It's
like
conditioning.
that. I try to be like that with beer or whatever. Like yeah. I know the consequences of it. So when I fucking tie one on and I got to get up and go
You're
to work in
prepared.
the morning, I'm like, I know I'm going to feel like a bag of dicks,
Yeah.
but I'll just fucking.
You're conditioned to
I
it.
can do it. Like, but you know, these things have different. Like, when you talk about, you know, DMT, blah blah, all this stuff, it's like, dude, these other drugs, like, if DMT opens up a portal to fucking whatever reality or whatever, those ones do too. Like, and to me, like, crack, like meth and shit like that, it's very demonic. Like, it opens up pathways to, like, realms where there is actually fucking demons in that place. That's my feeling about it.
Have you ever heard about? Have I ever told you about my best friend when I was younger, Will? Have you ever heard about Will?
Oh, I can't. Not that I can remember right now.
My best friend when I was younger, it was me, Will, and Chris. Will was a legitimate genius. Like, legitimate.
Yeah.
He told me about Joe. He was watching Brogan, like, when he was on his couch. Genius. And he was a gun at jiu-jitsu, everything. He was studying psychology at university. We went on a bender, big bender, and he was living with my other best mate, Chris. And he smoked meth for the first time that weekend. And he tried to go to bed the next day. I went to work. He tried to go to bed, so he smoked marijuana.
That's it.
He went into a drug-induced psychosis, smashed a Cooper's Pale Ale bottle, and stabbed himself in the jugular vein 8 times. And then he jumped through. He had a broken femur bone at this point as well, which is a funny story. He jumped through his window, climbed a 2-meter fence, and landed in the neighbor's backyard and met their kids. And he's bleeding out of his jugular. And he woke up in the hospital 7 hours later and had no recollection of it. It's just everyone's ticker is so different. I used to party with people. I'll never forget this
Well,
dude.
you always find that people that do that sort of shit, whether it's like coke, meth, other drugs, pharmaceuticals, whatever it is, they don't like weed. You know, most of them don't like weed if they've been doing that shit their whole life, and it's because weed fucking isn't like that. It doesn't. They don't blend together.
Weed's hell introspective.
You know, like, it's the same, like, from mushrooms to, like, whatever, MDMA. Like, MDMA is fucking bullshit compared to mushrooms. And then, like, the big
about that.
it's just a big fake fucking love fest, bro. Like, when I've done it with mates, it's like, yeah, we're fucking best mates forever, bro.
I think
Not really.
it depends how you use them.
Like, what does anyone do on it?
I think MDMA, I would never advocate for anyone to take it, but I think you can use it if you use it appropriately. They use it for PTSD and shit in America.
Yeah, but bro, the thing with it is that when you do like protocol to heal some childhood trauma or something, here, have a 7 stars.
What is it flavor?
When you do like the protocol to heal your childhood trauma or whatever with MDMA, they wait, like, I think it's like 3 months before they give you another dose. And why? Because when you do MDMA, you're like releasing all serotonin and dopamine from your brain, right? And what happens is if you do it too many times in succession, every time you do it, it's like poking a hole in the little fucking thing in your brain that holds all your fucking dopamine, your MDMA, or your good feelings. And so, like, when they give it to you in a clinical way, they don't just give it to you like every week. Like, you go in for a session and then they make you wait until that little fucking hole closes up and fills back up with your fucking, with whatever juice leaked out of it. The more you do it, the more that little fucking gland or whatever in your brain becomes like a shower head, bro. You know, it's just got heaps of holes in it and just can never hold that fluid in there to keep your self-balanced anymore.
No wonder I'm always in a fucking bad mood, bro. I used to fucking pump that shit 5 nights a week.
That's not
52 weeks
dude,
of the year.
And it can take you fucking a long time to recover from that shit.
That was my favorite drug because
Yeah.
I'm a very closed off person. I'm a very emotionally void person.
Like I said, bro, I know all about that shit, bro. I used to listen to Sasha Shulgin and Hamilton Morris and all that shit. Like it's got its value if used correctly. Not fucking giving it to people and kids
As a party
that
drug.
have never had trauma and all this sort of shit. All that does is make them kind of dead inside. No offense to you or whatever.
It does.
But it makes you dead inside and and it's hard to recover and get yourself back into like, feeling like the life around you. Like, who knows? Maybe the reason I like watching fucking whatever, no matter what it is, how bad it is, how fucking doomsday it is, and all that shit is because I like to feel. I like to feel. If it makes me feel dread or anxiety or whatever, I don't care. I'll just fucking watch it, bro. You know.
Do you believe that now that you're older, it's funny because my parents always used to say, I never used to agree with it. It was like a older person thing to say when I was younger. Do you believe that marijuana is a gateway drug?
Depends who you're hanging around, bro.
I thoroughly believe that marijuana is a gateway drug.
just depends.
The older I get, bro.
It just depends who you're hanging around. Like, people tried to gateway me with marijuana when I was a kid, but it was just like my mom was just like, dude, like particularly like my uncles and stuff, like they were doing other shit. Like that was some of the first free bases in the city, mate. You know, like, and I remember one day he came to me. I was about 16, and he gave me some weed, and then he was like, hey, "This is for Christmas, bro." And he tried to give me some cocaine, man. I was like 15, 16 years old. And my mother's voice just came in my head, man. And
That's a wogging, yeah.
She had said it to me since I was a kid. Because, we had a factory, but we were manufacturing. There was 30 guys working there. And she said, they all hate you. They all hate you because you're the boss's son. And their main goal is to fucking destroy your life with drugs. That's what she said to me, bro, when I was fucking 12 years old, 13 years old. And so the day that he pulled it out and he went to give it to me, I was like, you motherfucker, I'm never fucking dealing with you again, bro. And I never have, bro. Like when I was about 15, 16, I had to be around him a bit after, but never after, bro. I always knew these guys want you to go down, bro. They want you to go down. And so, that went for my skater friends, everyone that ever tried to give me meth or whatever the fuck. I always had this voice in my head that was like, dude, they're trying to fuck your whole life up and make you like them. And with weed and all that, my relationship was different because I had other issues that came up that it actually helped me with. So me, like, they thought I had epilepsy when I was like 12 or 13. I went through all these tests and fucking doctor shit and all this stuff for like a year or two. ECGs, fucking sleep deprivation tests. And all that had happened was I got hit at hockey and I nearly ruptured my spleen. And then I went to hospital and they gave me a bunch of drugs and it made me fucking flip out. And then the doctors tried to say I had epilepsy. I didn't have epilepsy, but I had these episodes from the imbalance that the drugs had caused. And the day I smoked weed, the first time, that I actually really started smoking weed when I was like 16, 17, this shit never happened to me again, what was happening to me before. Until I stopped smoking weed one day when I was like 20, and then 2 weeks later, I'm having these episodes again. So I was like, fuck, all right, weed's for me, But, yeah, dude, I was just always very careful with that shit because some things not spiritual. It's just my mom, dude, saying, bro, they're going to try and get you with this shit. Be careful. Don't let them get you.
When's the last time you did DMT?
Like around the time that my mum was passing away.
Do you know I haven't had the urge to do it since I...
Una momento, por favor.
Oh, you're going to piss?
Yeah.
Pause.
Just quickly. Try one of these. These are supposed to be one of the best cigarettes in
China?
Are we on?
Yep, we're on.
This is a Hung Gel.
Chinese?
Yeah. Now these are 1916s. Pretty cool, man.
I'm a big proponent of a
There's
Chinese future, so I'm into it.
There's a popper in it, so I'm gonna pop it for you.
Don't pop it.
Nah, they got to be popped to get the full experience. Trust me, I smoked half a pack before I knew there was
Menthol pop?
No. It's not like
Don't
that.
tell me.
It's not like that.
Don't tell me. I just want to hit it.
Here you go. Sheshe.
But we were talking about DMT, and DMT is one of those drugs when you go deep on it, you don't feel the need to do it again. I don't feel like it's an addictive drug if you use it correctly. The last month, I've been itching to do it again, and I think it's time. But I don't think have you seen the intravenous DMT experiments they're doing now where cunts are going in there for 5 hours?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
That's fucked.
It'd be pretty awesome. But
I rewatched the Ari Shafir Salvia clip the other day.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, me and my mate Michael bought Salvia Divinorium in Amsterdam in 2015,
They used to sell it on Heinley.
and then it was like 2022. He's in Denmark, and he messages me, and he's Luke.
Put the mic closer.
He said-
No, bring it to you.
He said, "Luke, I just did it after from 5 years or 6 years, 7 years later. I found the bag in the house, and I smoked the salvia, and oh my god, bro!" He was like, "It fucking changed my life."
Did DMT fuck you up?
No, not at all. No.
No.
I don't know. Fucking you tell me, cunt.
What's your thing with? I remember with the dreads, you were saying that it's a thing that when your job or when you feel like it's complete. I can't remember. I'm not going to quote you, but once you're satisfied, then you'll cut them off.
Yeah, it's just like,
Because when you look at you, you look like a psychedelic adventurer. You look like a fucking hippie.
man, I've okay. If you want to go into it, we'll go into it. But be patient. Be patient with me. I'll tell you the story about how it came to be for me with this psychedelic shit, and it was tied in with a bit of like Rogan and all that sort of stuff. But essentially,
You're good.
I started listening to. I was listening to that psychedelic salon. You know the psychedelic salon?
No.
That Lorenzo guy. Pull up the fucking psychedelic salon with Lorenzo. So I was listening to this shit like back in the day, and he's got all of Terrence. No, yeah, that's Lorenzo there. Another guy
The
there.
bottom one.
Yeah. Like, and so
Greetings from.
greetings from
I'm Lorenzo, and I'll be your host for today's edition of the Psychedelic
Psychedelic
Salon.
Salon.
Just like a kind of
Titled Psychedelic
podcast.
Thinking.
This guy's an old school psychedelic head. And,
Yeah.
and he went to a lot of the Terence McKenna lectures and stuff back in the day. And when I first, like I've told you before, when I first started listening to like philosophy and all that sort of stuff, it led me to starting to listen to like lecturers from the 80s, like McKenna, like Robert Anton Wilson, like Alan Watts, all these guys. And so I started going deep on all this shit, and I was like, Dad, have you ever heard of this fucking Terence McKenna guy? He's got
what age was this?
like 26, 27, something like that, 28.
How old are you now?
I'm 39, so it was like 2012 era.
A decade or so ago.
About a decade ago. Like my late 20s, early 30s. And I was listening to heaps of Terence McKenna, like everything. The transcendental object at the end of the universe, like just crazy shit that he
You
was
do
saying.
the best Terence McKenna.
I
by the
know
way.
I do, Sam.
Is this pre-dreads or post-dreads?
Oh yeah. I've started growing my hair about 2015.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I was listening to heaps of Terence McKenna, and I was obviously in my own, like going through my own growth shit, trying to work out who the fuck I was, or who I was when I was alone, you know? Like, I tried all sorts of shit, like living alone. I remember I was living alone, and I was like, one day I was like, yeah, I'm fucking living alone, bro. I get to do whatever I want and shit. And then I came out the shower, and I fucking slipped, man, and I just caught myself, and I almost hit my head. And I was like, I'm not fucking living alone, bro. Fuck that shit. No one should live alone. You know what I mean? Like, I could have just fallen over fucking 27 years old coming out the shower and died on the floor. I was like, fuck that shit. But no, yeah, anyway, I was listening to heaps of Terence McKenna and shit, and then I was looking for something, and I found like transcendental meditation. I found all this different woo-woo shit, you know, woo-woo fucking crap. You know, I could have gone any direction with it. And then I found out about ayahuasca. I was like, ayahuasca? What the fuck is ayahuasca? And they're like, it's some shit they take in the jungle, blah, blah, blah. This is like 2013. And then I'm like, okay, so... And I'm saying to my old man, like, this fucking ayahuasca shit looks interesting, man. You ever heard of this shit or what? And he's like, no, never heard of it, bro.
So you have a fairly open relationship with your father?
Oh, fuck yeah. No. He's always been fucking, like...
That's pretty rare for a Greek man.
On board, like my mum was more strict in certain ways than my dad was, but...
Your dad's more progressive.
Like, my mum, like, when I was, like, 10 years old, I'd be doing graffiti, like, in my books and shit, and I'd be hiding it, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, because I knew she just fucking loathed it and hated it. And I remember one day I'd put some pictures in a Dr. Seuss book and put it on my shelf with all the Dr. Seuss books, and my dad walked past and he was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I don't know, bro. And he's like, mate, what are you fucking up to? You know, thinking I'm doing something. And I pulled out the book and showed him the graffiti in it, and he was like, he almost shed a tear, bro. He was like, mate, you're fine, mate. Do what you need to do, you know, blah, blah. Anyway, I was asking him about if he'd ever heard of these guys like Robert Anton Wilson, Terence McKenna, all this sort of shit. And then he was like, no, never heard of them, bro. And then I started explaining what they're saying, and he's like, fucking, you know, sounds pretty crazy. And then, yeah, dude, I was staying at this house in Plimpton. The guy that owned the house was a graffiti writer or whatever, and he's like, my mate's coming this weekend because it was his wedding or whatever, and he's like, my mate's coming for the wedding, and he's going to stay with you or whatever. And the guy walked into the house, man, and he goes, and I'm like, hey, man, how you going? And it was Treasy, you know, Treasy, Seco.
School?
You know, yeah, he knows. He'll know. But yeah, like one of the early like DTS guys from Queensland or whatever. And this guy comes in my house. He's with his missus, and he's holding this book, and it's like the Egyptian book of the priests, right? Like the Egyptian book of the priests. And in my naivety, I just said to him, "Well, what's that book about, man? Looks like something about like ayahuasca or something." And he just fucking looked at me, and he was like, what? And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, bro, do you know? And I'm like, no, what? And he's like, I've been in Peru for like the last fucking 2 years, bro. I've drank ayahuasca like 250 times. And I was like, what? And he's like, look, bro, goosebumps. Look at my arm, bro.
That's crazy. Stoops has goosies right now.
He looked at my arm and he went, oh, she's here. And I went, what? And he goes, what do you need to do with it? And I said, I don't know, man. I'm just fucking, I don't know. And he's like, I'm just a bit lost or whatever. And he was like, all right. Anyway, he stayed with the house for like 2 or 3 days or whatever. I didn't even really speak to him that much. And then like a week later, he messaged me on the phone, and he's like, here, bro, call this guy here. And I'm like, oh, this chick, call this chick. And I'm like, and he's like, if you really want to do it, they're coming to Australia in the next 2 weeks. And
like a shaman.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, all right, bro. And so I called these people. And so from that, when I met him, and when I first started thinking about doing it, it was only like a couple of months. And then the next minute, I'm on the phone with these people, and they're like, "What happened?" You know, like rah rah, and I'm like, "Oh, you know, my girlfriend, mum died, and shit, and then fucking she decided she was gonna leave me, and this and that, and rah rah." And then they're like, "Yeah, all right, no worries. Like, come, and everything will be all right." You know, like blah blah blah. And so I caught a plane up to Sunshine Coast, stayed with my friend for a week. A week later, I'd not drank any beer and all this shit, and I went down to like the hinterland in Byron Bay, like outside Byron Bay, like near Mullumbimby, and
That's where you did it.
yeah, like right in the fucking jungle, like in the forest, bro. Like,
It's a fantastic spot to do it.
and went down there, dude, and fucking got the train down there, did everything they told me to do. Then these two ladies picked me up, took me on this drive for like 2 or 3 hours, and I'm listening to Terence McKenna as I'm going on the drive, bro. And I'm thinking I know everything about ayahuasca, or not everything. I don't know everything. I'm just like thinking, I'm prepared.
You think you're prepared for it?
I'm preparing myself to do this shit. I got to this retreat, and there was like probably about 30 people there, and the shaman's name was Alberto, and he goes, and then we go there and meet up. Everyone's all fucking ready to do this experience, and then they go, "Okay, so for the first night, we're doing peyote." And I'm like, "What? I thought I was here to do fucking ayahuasca."
You did peyote first.
Well, they said this is a grandmother ceremony. You know, we're going to meet both of them. And I'm like, "What?" And so I'm like, I have no idea what this fucking peyote is, and it's not mescaline like what people talk about. It's like from the little button,
Like cactus plant.
from
isn't
the
it?
little button cactus.
Yeah.
Super potent shit.
Tony Soprano did it in season 9, by the way.
What a doctor. What a fucking doctor. But yeah, and then so the first night I did peyote, and it was fucking gnarly.
What was that like?
Like,
Attribute it to a mushroom trip?
nah.
No.
Nah.
More intense?
Way more intense.
Like aggressive?
Yeah, very aggressive.
Yeah.
But not in a aggressive way. Like, it's hard to explain. Like they say, it's like the grandfather. So it's the grandfather of the universe, they say. And he's stern. He's very stern. Like, when you drink it, it's like, oh, bro. It's like drinking crushed up, dried vomit, dude. Like, it tastes so fucking bad. Like, but then when it comes on, you're like, I remember the first thing in my head was throbbing. And then the next thing, I'm like, sort of starting to pass out, and then I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die here, dude. And I remember my dick shriveled up to like like the tiniest little thing I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Long high?
Oh yeah, like 12 hours or something.
12.
Yeah, I don't know, something like it. Doesn't really, the afterglow goes on and on. But yeah, and then I'm face down in a pool of my own drool in this pillow, and I woke up, dude, and the whole world was like fucking covered in this fabric. Like a fucking fabric, like glitter.
When you came to?
When I woke up from it,
Yeah.
and you're just like full buzzing, bro. And just like, there's all this mesh, and it's like zigzags with straight lines, and it's coming out of the fire, and it's going over the trees and everything. And we've got all these trees around us, a big circle, and you look up into the sky, and it's all just fucking connected. And you're
Are
like,
you in like a
outside,
communal room or
outside?
Outside.
Yeah, no.
And then the next day you did ayahuasca?
Or a day later or something. But,
What was that
But you
like?
gotta wait.
Oh yeah,
you gotta
tell
be
me.
more patient.
Continue.
But yeah, this fabric was like everywhere, bro. And I remember I'm sitting there and I'm going, fuck, I want a cigarette, and I'm questioning it, and then this voice is just like, stop asking for fucking people's permission, bro. Like, stop asking for my, what's it called again? Approval. If you want a fucking cigarette, have one, cunt, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Get up, start wandering around, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on here, dude? And I remember vividly, dude, this big thing flew down this path over the top of my head, and it looked like a fucking pterodactyl or something. And I'm going, what the fuck, bro? And I'm like, and then I go into this bathroom and the structure is like completely, like it's a structure that we've made. And then when I went into it, like it's like it wasn't even there. And then it's like, I'm going, where am I, dude? And it's like, you're in all time. And I'm like, all time? And it's like, yeah, dude, all time. It's all happening at once. And you're in it.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Anyway, I go sit back down. Fucking, I'm totally buzzed out, bro. Like more than I've ever been in my complete entire life. Like,
This is still from the
peyote,
by the way.
yeah. And I'm sitting there, dude, and there's this guy next to me. His name's Luke. Same name as me, man. And he's like a veteran of this shit. And I'm watching him, and I'm watching him from the side, and he's just like morphing, bro, like from like a fucking ape to a human to a alien, like to a grey alien. Like I can just see like all these different.
So peyote is pretty visual.
Oh, bro, it was fucking next level. Even seen like, I remember I seen this deer like come right up to me, and then when you said to the shaman the next day you seen the deer, he was like, yeah, bro, that's the guy. You seen him, you were there. Like just confirming what you fucking went through, dude. You know, like it was fucking crazy. And the next day you literally felt reborn, like reborn. I was like swimming in a creek and shit, bro. Like it's fucking unbelievable.
It's funny as that they do that as like the pre-drinks, and then the ayahuasca's obviously the main event.
Yeah, but the first time I did ayahuasca, which was like a few days after that.
Before, can I cut you off quickly? Have you ever smoked DMT?
Yeah.
What before you get into your ayahuasca trip?
No, but they come after my ayahuasca trip. I did that first.
Oh, you did all of it in the one.
I did the ayahuasca first of anything I ever did of psychedelic, like peyote, ayahuasca, then mushrooms, then DMT. So the story doesn't work if I jump around like that.
But the difference between DMT and ayahuasca is like, would you attribute ayahuasca to more of a purge?
Oh yeah, well, yeah, in some ways.
Like,
but
is it as visual as DMT?
just depends.
Because I've done DMT. I've
just depends where you're at. Like
ayahuasca scares me because I think it's more introspective.
With ayahuasca, I didn't like when I first took it on the night of the ceremony. So another part of it is that the guy did some kind of black magic when I was there as well, like a fire ceremony where he burnt some things that I gave to offer for the offer to the fire, and that was the day before the ayahuasca, and he was like, "You're gonna be fine, man." He's like, you need to remember to be a bit more fucking disciplined in life. You know what I mean? Be more disciplined. But he said, "Oh, something's coming. Something's gonna happen. It's gonna be a massive catastrophe. When it happens, relax. Everything's gonna be okay. Your life's gonna work out." I'm like, all right. Go in to do the ayahuasca, and I've drank it. And then I'm sitting there in the room. This one was inside. And fucking not much for the first bit happened. Like, nothing really happened. Like,
How long does it take?
I didn't... all night. Like, yeah, 8 hours or something. I don't know.
Oh.
But I took it and, like, not much really happened. And then it was just, like, going through all this stuff. I don't know. Like, it was like processing a bunch of shit. Some stuff I don't want to talk about what I saw there, and like when it first opened up, and it was like it was working on you, dude. It was like working on you to sort of.
Forgive me for cutting in, but when you did this, was this pre or post your mother passing away?
Oh, way before. Mum passed
This was
away.
Yeah.
That's a JPS.
Thank you. I love JPS.
That's a real JPS.
Shout out my granddad. He spoke JPS.
Yeah, no, I was, so you keep cutting me. Anyway, I was, not much happened for the first part of it, but it was like something was happening inside of me. Like doctors was doing surgery on me or something. I'm just laying there and shit. And then, as it went further into it, towards the end of it, it was like, I didn't really have any preconceived notions of what was going to go on, except I thought I was going to see some stuff and blah, blah. And then I got towards sort of like the peak of it, And I walked outside, and like then I was like standing there, and like I could see all these dudes in like robes, and I was like, is that all? You know, is that all I'm gonna get out of this shit? Pretty much. Like, is that all I'm gonna get out of this shit? And then they were like, didn't say nothing. They're just all fucking standing there, kind of thing. And then something said to me, go fucking lay back down. And I went and laid back down. And as soon as I laid down, man, my eyes were like, and I closed my eyes, I could see. And then this huge face was like right in front of me. And it was my fucking dad's mum.
Oh.
Not old, young, like perfect version of herself in black and white. And I was like, fuck, bro. I hadn't even thought about it. Like, it was nothing, the furthest thing from my mind that I was going to see my dad's mum. And then, yeah, she was like, I was like, fuck, dude. And I opened my eyes and I was like, fuck. And then I was like, oh, no. You just ran away from your fucking grandma, dude, you know? Like, and I fucking chilled back out, closed my eyes. And then the next thing, I see myself and her. I'm not shitting you, dude. I see myself and her, and I pull out of myself, and I'm above, and she grabs my hands and just uploads all this fucking information into me about, like, my family, our sort of hardships, what we've been through, like the fact that we work so hard, that we're like shackled to our work and all this crazy shit, dude.
How long do you reckon this is into your trip from your recollection?
It's probably 4 a.m, 5 a.m, or something when this happens. Probably drank at 10 at night. I don't know. But yeah.
So it's a slow burn drug.
Yeah. It lasts for a while. But yeah, dude, lasts forever.
Did you purge? Like, did you vomit? Nothing?
No, not the first time I did it. No, I didn't purge at all. But yeah, dude. But then when she put that shit into me, the next day I fucking was like, what the fuck, man? And I rang my dad and I was like, sort of like, dude. And I told him and I told him sort of what she said and shit. And he was like, fuck, bro. And I was like, Jesus. Like, it was insane. Then, yeah, dude, I don't know. It was over. And I was like, and then this dude, Luke, he was like, dude, you need to come with me, man. Like, you can't go back to reality yet. Like, you need to decompress for a few days. Otherwise, you might lose your fucking mind, bro. And so I went and stayed with him for like 3 or 4 days. And he's this super dude, man. And anyway, sent me back and then got everything back together. Got home, fucking feeling tip-top Magoo, bro. Like, tip-top fucking Magoo. Better than I've ever felt before in my life. Like, I felt really fucking good. And everyone, all my friends and shit were like, dude, this guy's fucking insane. They were all just like, this guy's crazy. Like, because I was the first one out of anyone I knew that went and fucking did it.
Ayahuasca's the only one that scares me. Ayahuasca's the one I can't do.
You could do whatever you want,
Nah, it
bro.
scares
Trust
me.
me.
It scares me.
Why?
Terrifies me.
Why? You've done meth, bro.
Yeah, but I, with how I deal with like trauma and problems, I really, really, really bury them deep down.
Well, that was what was lucky for me, is that no one fucking knew what I was talking about, and I did it before most people I know. I was the first person I knew that ever did it. So, but you know, yeah. But after, fuck, bro, you should have seen all the people coming to my life. Like, it was insane. Too much, bro. Way too much.
Is it harsher than DMT?
No, I wouldn't say so.
But is it different? It's more introspective?
It's just complete. Like, DMT's like pretty rad, but it's not complete. Like you don't. Yeah, there's no like.
It's interesting because I even used to say it on the pod. I'm like, everyone should do DMT. Everyone should do mushrooms. They shouldn't.
Even ayahuasca, not. And
it's not for everyone. It's like marijuana.
Even
not for everyone.
the true fucking G's that I know that have done it for years and years. It's not for everybody, bro. Like, one guy I know, he took back in years ago. He took like 14 people to do it, and I think 4 of them topped themselves within a year or 2 after doing it.
I think ayahuasca would change me as a person.
Well, it does, but anyway, my point of the whole thing is like, So when I got home from that shit, this guy told me that there was going to be like this catastrophe or whatever. And then about 4 weeks after I got home from doing it, that was when the factory burned down, bro.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, bro. It was fucking weird, bro. Psychedelic. Like, it never ended. Like, the trip never ended. Like I'm just sitting there at lunch and I hear some guy yelling, fucking, oh, bro, the fire. And I was like, what, bro? And then, like, 10 minutes later, like, the whole factory burned down. Me and my mum and dad, everyone was just standing out the front of the factory like, what the fuck, bro?
I remember one of my early pods, I did a pod with this guy, Lee Ryan. I did 2 with him. He, 6'4" dude, bodybuilder, biggest muscle, like The Rock, bro. Just a huge man. But he was obsessed with self-betterment and, like, psychedelic adventurer. Like, he would take 15 grams of mushrooms and lock himself in a room and just think. He was obsessed with self-betterment. Probably, like, now that I think about it, to, like, a detriment.
Yeah, no,
And
it's not healthy.
For his 40th birthday, he wanted to go to the Amazon and do ayahuasca ceremony, and he did it. And we did a pod, and his whole point of the trip was to talk to his father.
Right.
Because he had a terrible relationship with him and he passed away. And he did it. And I just remember thinking, I was like, maybe some bridges are just left, like some stones are left better unturned. Because I think ayahuasca brings up all of those stones. From what I hear, they do it in Yankalilla. They do it.
But I don't fuck with any of that. The guy I did it with was from the fucking Shipibo tribe and he was legit, bro. like,
also, if I have a mental breakdown, I don't want it to be around 30 white girls.
yeah, no. Well, that's the problem today with it, is that it's been oversaturated and propagandized. So you see girls go do it and then they fucking shave.
They have tours for it now.
They shave their head and then they fucking don't eat meat anymore. All that shit. Like, I asked it, dude. Like, I was like, dude, should I not be eating meat and stuff? And it was just like, no. Like, it's all fucking the energy contained within this universe, and every piece of energy, when it dies, just goes out and comes back in anyway. So we don't have to worry about fucking burning anything or coal or any of that shit or eating meat or any of that crap, because everything that's here is contained inside this vessel and everything gets recycled back into it. So you just live the best fucking life you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's yeah. But
I feel like I've done psychedelics wrong, because everyone I know that does psychedelics, it brings them kind of a little bit closer to God, but it pushes me away way further. It pushes me so far away.
You know, you've opened your if you talk about it,
like you're way.
If you talk about
you've
it
delved way into it now.
From a psychedelic perspective, you would be like, okay, I understand what you're saying, but like, if you're looking at it from that spiritual lens, well then, but you've already opened yourself up to all this other shit, whether it's demonic or evil or whatever you want to call it, you know, like modern shit, you know, that's just been invented in the last 100 years. This shit's fucking been around for thousands of years. You know, it's not something that someone cooked up in a lab. Like the way they say they made ayahuasca, and which I believe is true anyway, is that, you know, the plants told them to put those two plants together. Like, you can't make ayahuasca if you don't know that you need to put an MAO inhibitor with the vine or whatever it is.
Would you say you're a religious person?
Yeah, I believe in God.
Can I ask you this?
That.
I'll ask you this question. If there is a true God, then why do the people that worship Satan fucking rise to the top?
Because it's not, well, just off pure instinct, because that's just how our reality works. Like, evil sort of does prevail here, like, in many different ways, you know, like,
do you understand why it's hard to believe when you got like kids getting fucking murked overseas?
Bro, I understand why it would be hard to believe, but that's like failing to account for the evil that is on Earth. Like, so there's good and evil, and like they both come from different places. So that's just how it is. It's like, that's what life is. like you choose your path. It's the same as me. Like, what it goes back to what I was saying before. Like, just because of seeds that have been planted in my head from people who weren't evil. I got to see the people that were evil trying to bring me down that path with them. But because I had those seeds planted in my head, I never went that direction. You know what I'm saying?
We were talking about my amazing producer introduced me to this dude called Grimbo. It's the pod before this one that's going to get released. And we were talking about like how you've obviously seen the Bohemian Grove doco by Alex Jones, rah, rah, rah. If all of these motherfuckers are praising this and they're like, there has to be something.
Yeah, but don't you think their main job is, like, what's their main job?
Just fucking
To make you
sending flesh to Baal.
Yeah, but exactly, bro. Like, so you know, in the
There has to be something in it though.
yeah, bro. Why is there like fucking 1,000 churches in Adelaide that were all built in a like what I would call another time to what we're living in? You know, people used to be like that, bro. But we've been made to like go down this fucking I don't know, man. Like we've been taken down, we've been led down the garden path into like our own indulgences, our own egos, our own selfishness, and all this sort of shit. Like you, dude. Like you've since you've had a kid, you've found a new level of selflessness for that kid that you couldn't even see before.
Very true.
Right? So when we're like living life, like we could, like, you know, it's crazy, bro. Like when you travel, when you go around, like you can see the most, you can have the most, and I've done it, and I'm not going to go into it, but like you can go to places in the world where hell opens up, bro. Like where it is hell.
Have a look at Iran, bro. Imagine living in Iran.
I'd probably be all right, bro, compared to some of the...
Be all right?
No, I mean, like, yeah, dude, I mean, there were... 2018, there was documentaries, dudes going to Iran. It looked pretty good, bro, like in 2018. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up now, though.
I don't know, bro, but...
Pretty fucked up
No,
now.
I think you have a problem with the scale. Like, with the scale of Iran. Like, there's fucking, like, 80 million people, or 60 or 80 million people there, bro. It's not Australia. Like, it's huge.
That's why I can't watch the news anymore. It fucks up
You can bomb fucking a place in Iran, and then another place there can be people just, like, living their lives and shit. Like, that's not the case. Like places where I'm talking about, like, where, like, hell opens up on Earth is, like, one example of a place I've been to that is hell on earth is the Reeperbahn in Hamburg. Like, bro, if you want to go to the place where, like, Back to the Future, man, you remember what Biff made it into? Like, three-titted.
Shout out
like,
Biff. He got the almanac.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what Biff created, like, that's an opening, a portal to hell. Like, places like Hamburg are a fucking portal to hell, bro.
Right,
I've been
you can
there.
see it in America.
Yeah, in San Francisco. And under every fucking bridge, bro.
Did you see Maldani cuss out BB yesterday?
PB, who's PB now?
BB.
Oh, pardon me.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Patrick Bet David or what?
What's the mayor of New York? Maldani.
Yeah, Mandani.
Did you see his address to Netanyahu?
Oh, BB. Yeah, no, I did, but...
Did you see it?
They're all evil, though. It's all evil.
Bro, that cunt.
They're all evil.
I wasn't into him, but the way he stood up to... But he's doing it for political reasons.
We're getting off track. Shit.
Shen. But we're going to be speaking Mandarin in about 6 years.
Yeah,
So.
nah, fuck yeah, bro. You better put it the right way, though, because you got a little bit of a sweetness.
Here's
on
one.
that tip.
Here's a nice light-hearted fucking detour for you.
No. We're not detouring. We're going down the dark path.
I'm going to
Stop.
put this in the bank. Actually, I'll remember that for later.
Stop.
Continue.
Where were we? We're talking about good, evil...
Jews.
Well, we all know where they come from. But, look, without both sides of the coin, nothing exists. So this, oh, God, bad. Kids died in fucking, what, bro? Like, seriously, how is that his responsibility? Like, we have written... different people, different things at play.
Yeah.
Like, so you can't have one without the other. It's like people that say, oh, I like the nice pieces they do of graffiti, but I don't like the tags. It's like, go fuck yourself. You don't get the fucking good shit without the tags, all right? So accept it.
You're right. You're right. Do you know, I was thinking about this the other day. When we were growing up, we didn't have access to information as readily available.
No, yeah.
But this shit's always been going on. Nefarious shit's always been going on. There's been wars.
This whole place is...
Imagine if we had fucking Twitter when Vietnam was going on. It'd be wild.
South Australia was set up as a free colony, right? Inside of that, they set up like our whole way that our defamation laws and shit work in this place that we're at, like in South Australia. It's like there's a different law for people who are in Parliament than there is for us.
I don't think they're even enforcing that shit.
Yes, they are, bro. There's a fucking that guy.
I slur people out all the time.
Yeah, no. But go and say
Kelly Holiday, fuck you.
Yeah, no. Go and say something crazy about Malinauskas.
You tried to get Abby Chatfield on the pod years ago. Do you remember that?
No, she was in my DMs, bro.
You said you should get this bitch on the pod. It was like 3 years ago. And I was like, who the fuck is that?
Let's get her on here and dismantle her worldview. No, but then she found Kelly Holiday. Whatever you're gonna do, like she deleted. She deliberately deleted all. I've got it all, but she deleted our message stream because she was blatantly trying to fucking get a free lounge off me.
See, do you know the thing, bro? I find like far right media just as bad because it's a hot trend now.
But hold on, where were we though? We were actually getting somewhere.
You were talking about the pits of hell.
No, I don't know that, but I'm just saying, like, no. In South Australia, like it's like politics in Australia in general is set up in this statesman-like way, where like you're protected because you're a statesman, right? That guy that's friends with watch this. That guy watch this.
Chocky.
What's his name? The Greek guy that does all
Big Chocky.
That does all the videos.
He's a Colombian.
No, the Greek guy.
Yeah, it's Big Chocky. He got adopted by Greeks.
Not Big Chocky, bro. The guy from Adelaide, the Adelaide set guy.
Oh, he's been on the pod.
Yeah, he's been on the pod.
He's Greek, yeah.
You know, his friend, the guy that does the, he's like a council member in the city or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a classic example. Just what just happened to him just this fucking week. Like, he fucking took a photo of like a bunch of council members drinking during work hours at a bar, and they suspended him. That's how it works, bro. You know? And then because he wouldn't apologize or whatever, they wouldn't lift his suspension, so he's quit his job as a council member. And like he said on his fucking Instagram the other day, he's like, dude, I didn't sign up for this shit. You know, I wanted to do good for my state, but this has just become a fucking joke. Like, bro, come on, man. Look at how much they're spending on a tunnel, for fuck's sake. Jamie, can you pull up fucking...
Yeah, how much are they spending on that extension?
Fucking, what is it? 15 billion?
Nah, I reckon it'd be $1 billion.
No, 15 billion.
2.26.
No, that's not true. That says additional. Say total. What they're spending.
Oh.
Okay. Now, bro, what I want you to do is...
Is this the South Road one?
Yeah. Now, bro, what I want you to do is... I want you to do a comparative search with AI saying how much does it cost in other places in the world to make a fucking tunnel.
But Japan will build that for $100,000.
It's about $1 million or $2 million a kilometer or something like that. Like not these guys. Like, do it in AI, because if you look up what it actually costs to make a tunnel, they're 10x per kilometer. It's only 6 or 8 kilometers or whatever.
That's because that wage is so high.
Yeah, but 10x, bro.
It's too much.
From $1 million to from whatever. Even if it was $100 million a kilometer, they're spending 10 times more. Now this is just fucking.
That was 15.4 billion, by the way, for people who
15 point. They can't see this.
Listening.
The people can't see this.
No, they can, but for people that can't, $15.4 billion.
Okay, bro.
Boys,
Hey,
What do you want set?
I don't want to say like to the AI. Just say like, on average, how much does it cost to build a fucking tunnel for like a freeway or whatever around the world? Average costs per kilometer, whatever.
We'll see how
15.4 fucking billion.
15.4 billion, bro, for 10.5 kilometers.
Billion.
I'm telling you, it only costs like in
To
other
save us 10 minutes.
in other countries it'll be like 100 million a kilometer or whatever. So it should be $1 billion for the tunnel. They're spending this. It's crazy, bro.
Do you know what I don't agree on, though? I still think Australia is one of the best countries to live in the world.
Yeah.
Especially where we live. I think South Australia is a gem. I really do.
I've lost. It's not that I'm from manufacturing, bro. Like we're decimated. Like it's over.
You're not from manufacturing, you're an artist.
No. I grew up in a factory, bro. Manufacturing.
It's just artisan.
It's just me and my old man now, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, but that's artisan. You run an artisan product. You don't run a factory.
Either way, look, I have my penchant for South Australia. I've always come back here. Blah blah. It's cool. Like it's our place where we grew up and shit.
Just when people
There's plenty of
the American dream thing shits me, bro. It shits me. What's this? Around 18 billion. Oh, it's on par.
No.
So for reference, it's
a big job.
Wait
It is-
for it to
it is
fucking pull it up,
used-
bro. Seriously.
It is used the same government South Australian website, so it's just using the data. and it knows that you're here.
Look, work on it in the background. And they did the same
Yeah,
thing.
if you can find some,
Bro,
some. If
they
not,
did
don't
the,
worry
they
about
did
it.
the same thing when they were going to build the tram to go to Norwood, right? And they had some fucking crazy quote for the tram to go to Norwood. It was like 8 kilometers or something from the city to go to Norwood.
Wait, the tram
The tram in the city.
in the city.
You know, they were going to take it to Norwood. They did the same fucking thing, bro. It was like the quote was absolutely outrageous. If you just look in Italy, in Japan, in America, any other country, it's like $100,000 a kilometer.
Wait, how old are you again? How old are you?
Old enough to know better.
How old are you?
I'm 39, cunt.
Do you remember the Southern Expressway when it was one way?
Yeah.
When you literally had to wait a certain time to go on the expressway? That motherfucker there would have cost hundreds of millions because they built our expressway to only go one way for certain parts of the day.
Look, I got it here. Look, fucking, where have I got it? This. Anyway, I'm telling you, bro, it's 10x what it should cost. It's the same with the fucking Royal Adelaide Hospital. It's the same with the Children's Hospital. Like, what is it? $5 billion or something now to build the Children's Hospital? They have recently built children's hospitals in Australia in the last 10, 15 years in Sydney, in Western Australia, all these places, and they're like $1 billion hospitals, bro. The Royal Adelaide Hospital
Yeah.
at one point was like one of the most expensive buildings ever built on Earth.
It's closed now, yeah?
No, the new Royal Adelaide.
Oh, the new Ra.
You fucking,
No, because the old
you
Ra,
fucking
no, the
inbred.
old Ra, the old Ra
The
up
old
North
Ra-
Terrace is
no.
closed.
But what I'm saying is like, look, if you look at the cost of the Royal Adelaide Hospital,
It's actually the most expensive hospital in the world.
in the world, it costs
Yeah.
more than the fucking Taj Mahal, bro.
And the Moles
Right.
Balls. We got the hospital and the Moles Balls.
So what's happening, man? Corruption. People, whatever they think's happening with the big build in Melbourne or whatever, bro, this fucking tunnel and this hospital we're building is gonna fucking bankrupt this place, bro. I'm telling you, they're never gonna be able to come back from it. The insanity of what they're doing, the way they're doing shit, like even with this, like, dude, I don't really care about the fucking golf course or whatever they're doing in the golf course, like where they're cutting down all those trees and shit. Like, okay, bro, it's a golf course. They're doing it up. They got to cut some trees down. They got to fucking make
Is
it.
this up your end?
No, in North Adelaide, bro.
That's your end. Mate, if it's past Lonsdale, it's not my problem.
But you know what bugged me is that I like messaged a bunch of people that are in the know, and I said like, bro, all right, not all the trees are special there, bro. Some of them are just fucking gum trees or whatever, fucking just not trees that you're gonna do shit with. But there was trees there, bro, that were good to do shit with, when it comes to making woodwork and shit. I was messaging these people and I'm saying like, look, man, like I understand you're going to cut these trees down, like, but what's the plan with them?
For reference, by the way, so people understand what he's talking about, Stoops is a furniture maker, like a high-end furniture maker. That's just for reference because people obviously won't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I've saved trees like from McGill. I've got one tree that I've had going curing for like 2.5 years now.
Yeah, you look like you'd save a tree.
An old pepper tree. You know, they got cut down. It was like a 200-year-old pepper tree. And I got that shit fucking sliced up. It's all stacked, ready to go. These guys here, man, they literally ignored it. It's like, bro, I was like, dude, are you guys fucking cutting these trees down? Let's do something with it. We got hella dudes in Adelaide that make furniture that could do something with it. If you guys cut them down, I know the guy to fucking go slice them up. If you got a government place we can put them in, we can leave them there for a couple of years and then have a show where dudes make shit out of the trees you cut down.
At least use them.
At least use them. No, what do, bro? They fucking minced them up into fucking wood chips, bro. No matter whether they were a fucking walnut or anything of any fucking value, bro. Like an acacia. They just minced them all up, bro, because they don't want the optics of a fucking tree on the back of a truck like a dead whale going down North Terrace. It's fucking bullshit, bro. But that's just another little sign of their corruption. It all goes into one thing. We got algae. We got fucking... This guy's
at the end of the day, bro.
Gung-ho, bro. Gung-ho.
At the end, do you know what I yelled at a cunt, actually, that I know very well a month ago because he tagged me in a hell political fucking video. And do you know what heaps of the problem is? You know very well nothing's going to change. It's just fun to talk about.
Well, no, not in that way, bro. No.
But but deep in your heart, you know nothing's going to change. They just sweep the Epstein files under the rug. Yeah. They staged a war in fucking the Middle East to get rid of it. They can do whatever they want. A massive problem on the internet now is people talking without knowing what the fuck they're talking about. And like this,
that's like
no, but this
that's
here,
literally the case for humans.
But
forever,
this here, people can obviously see we're drinking beers, we're just having an opinion on things, and we're having a good time. Yeah. There is certain people online that pretend like they know what the fuck they're talking about, and they put out dangerous fucking ideologies, whether it be left or far right, far left. It's all fucked. Everything's all fucked at the moment. You got Pam the bird. You got to do with Pam the fucking bird, dude.
You got to settle down. You got to settle down. You got to settle down. No. I'm not.
Pam the bird got fucking scrubbed today, didn't he?
Well,
they tried.
No, they done it. They wiped him.
The rain will wash it off, mate, because it was too cold up there for the paint to dry. But anyway, it's all...
What do you reckon about Pam?
Whatever. No, good on him. Good on him.
Are you over your graffiti part of life?
No. I always... Hey, you know... If I want to go back to the yard one day and let them know I'm all still there, I'll go down there and have a little paint, bro. Let everyone know I'm still around. But
you know. do you still appreciate that art?
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. Like I love graffiti, man. It's just...
Is that your thing? Like, is that your one thing?
It's a passion. It's a fucking hobby, bro. Like, it's always been a hobby for me. I've never like... If I looked at it differently, I'd be in a different position. You know what I mean? Like, if I was like, I'm gonna make money, I just... It's just something I love to do.
I reckon you'd be able to monetize it a lot more now if you went more into the mural side of it.
Yeah, bro. But I don't. But that's one of the things too. It's like okay, who does the fucking graffiti? Who does the murals? Right? We got a bunch of guys out there that are I call them form filler outers, and I always have. If you can fill that fucking form out properly, they'll give you the money to do the fucking wall.
Get that grant.
Like the grant. Yeah, I was never into it, bro. I fucking was like, dude, I remember I had one at like Adelaide University, and I took a painting I did, and I rendered it onto the wall, and I was like, this is what I'm gonna do, and they're like, you know, and it's like, no, but even if I did it, it's not really what I'm gonna do, like, because it's an expression, like, I can't like recreate what I did on a computer on a huge wall, like, all this the way that the street art and graffiti and all that shit's gone, it plays right into exactly what we're talking about. It's all
You still to this day.
it's all corrupt, bro.
You still to this day.
One guy's got control of everything. He lets certain people come and do shit, whatever.
Everything forms a hierarchy.
Yeah,
bro.
I understand everything forms a hierarchy, but if you choose not to be a part of it deliberately, then whatever.
But even
like, that was me. I was just like, dude, I don't want to do a fucking pretty wall like for people that where I've drawn it before I've done it. The way I do art, it's very like organic,
loosey-goosey.
You've seen me do it, bro. People look at me and they go, "What's this fucking guy doing?"
I was going to say, you still to this day have the most unique style I've ever seen.
This is a camel craft.
And you can see it in your furniture as well. Like your furniture is heaps similar to how you write.
Yeah, it's
loose, no straight edges, no lines.
It's not something I can.
Have you seen many Stoops pieces?
I think I've seen a few. I can't say I've seen too many.
You got a very unique style, and it comes across in all your forms of art. But the thing with graffiti, it's like so anti-establishment that there becomes its own ecosystem of establishment within it. Like people will get dirty on people for certain things and establish rules, but it defeats the purpose of graffiti.
Graffiti, actual fucking graffiti, runs outside of everything I was just talking about. The people that actually are graffiti writers, there's fucking so many real motherfucking dudes who do graffiti. I'm talking about government-funded murals and street art, which isn't even fucking street art anymore. Like, it's not. It's just.
Yeah, but you're a bit of a purist.
No, I'm not a purist.
I think if you can monetize your thing, do it.
No, I'm down. I'm not saying that. Like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like there's dudes like the MSK guy, like Rhyme, fucking like Soffel's. Like, all right, Soffel's done a few jobs for fucking the government or whatever the fuck you want to talk. But in general, like, there's a whole wing of graffiti dudes who like stayed true to what they're doing and made money off of it. Like, that's no secret.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is like when you end up going from doing like wild style burners to like painting geometric patterns and a fucking flower on someone's wall for money. Like, that's just, it's just fucking gay, bro.
Who, in your opinion, your opinion only, because it's very, very subjective. Like, my favorite artist is this dude called Caesar. I think he's Brazilian. What's your favorite style / artist?
It just doesn't compute that way for me. I don't think about art that way. I love heaps of artists, dude. Like,
who's your biggest inspiration?
I don't have one, bro. Like, it's not like that. Like, it's like with graffiti, it's one thing. Back in the day, I would when I was on like Flickr and stuff, like, you used to be able to find dudes that were like really old school, bro. So my method is that I would look at stuff I liked, and then I would try to track the style from where it came from. So, like, you would see some dude now, like, whatever, like, say it's like Chem 3A, or like Rhyme, or Revoke, or all these guys. And then you'd be like, so where'd they get that shit from? And then you'd get a book and you'd see, like, oh, some guys went from fucking New York to LA and then, like, seeded that place, and then LA made its own style, or whatever. But it's all about style tracking, bro. You know, like when I was a kid, it's like, all right, I like, you know, my favorite in the graffiti world was like, you know, your Dondies, your Scheme, your Scene, fucking, I love Is the Wiz just for his personality, you know, Case 2, blah, blah. And then you're like, okay, well, that movie fucking Star Wars came out in like 1980, whatever, 1983 or whatever the fuck it came out in. Where'd they get it from? And then online, you'd be like, okay. And then you would start. I remember I was talking to Duster, like Dust and Scene. They did the wall in Star Wars. And I was talking to Dust on Facebook in like 2009, 8, bro, like early days. And then I'm like, who was like the guys you were looking at? And then there's like, he's like, yeah, I like Chain 3, TMT. I like this guy. I like that guy. And then I found Chain 3, and I'm like, fuck, Chain 3. This shit's happening in 1978. And he's doing fucking arrows, and he's doing the bubbles, and he's doing the fucking highlights and all this shit. It's all about the style tracking. You track the style back to where it came from. It's like today, I can see a lounge that someone made, like a new person comes out and they make a lounge. They don't even know where the style originated from because they're not style trackers. Whereas myself, I was online. I went from graffiti.
You got the tism, bro.
My guy in America, the tiz.
You're tismed out.
The guy in America's Gesso. He was one of the first guys that fucking was like from overseas. It was like, dude, your style's rad. Well, you should be down with us or whatever. And I was like, yeah, dude, sweet. He's like, what do you do? I'm like, I make furniture. He's like, I collect furniture. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, dude, look at this shit. And he starts showing me the shit he collected. And then he's like telling me how much it's worth and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Really? That fucking lounge is worth $100K? He's like, yeah, bro, it's classic shit from the 60s. And I'm like, okay. I get my tiz out. I fucking go online. I start looking. I'm like, oh, who's this guy? Milo Borgman, fucking Sergio Rodriguez, fucking Vladimir Kagan. Like, there's just like this plethora of dudes. And they all came around the same time. And they originated the styles that we see in people's houses today. But not everyone knows them. I don't expect everyone to know them. But you got to track your styles back, bro.
My producer's like that. He's tismed out the fuck as well. He looks at things on a molecular level. Yeah. I'm a hell face value motherfucker. Dude, I will
look
always
behind
cherish
the veil of everything, bro. It's never like it doesn't like even sneakers and shit, bro. It's just like
I'm just not
you
like
look
that,
back
bro.
and you're like, where did all? So what? Some fucking Run DMC and these motherfuckers in New York, they all started wearing fucking Addy Hassler like back in the day, calling it Adidas and all this shit. It's like you track it back. Where'd that all come from? Like that's just the way I frame reality. Like I don't think I have autism. I think I'm fucking just a bit crazy, bro.
Tismed out, bro. I will never forget, and I will always cherish that night we just sat here after the pod and recorded the Star Wars.
It would have been great to have it,
bro. That was such an eye-opening thing to watch because I thought the pinnacle of fucking graffiti docos was Jizzo.
Yeah. Well, it kind of is, but yeah.
Until you find out he fucking likes the younger ones, and then you get a bit mad about it.
I don't know.
I was trying to get Eddie Martin on, the creator of the doco.
Right.
He said he'd come on. But
he kind of dogged the guy, though. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, but you got to. It's media.
No, I understand, but like, it's a great documentary.
He's a caricature. He was the perfect person.
I feel sorry for Jizzo, you know, but out of that came one of the greatest. It is one of the greatest documentaries of all time.
Is Melbourne the pinnacle of painting in Australia?
Oh, not specifically. I'd say it's nah.
What would you boys say? You're pretty active.
Look, man,
is Melbourne the pinnacle?
Every city has its own thing. So
yeah, they've got their own attributes.
Brisbane has its own action. Sydney has its own whole tight and complete style. Everything. Adelaide has its own regional style.
Is there a specific train line in Australia that's really coveted?
Not really, bro. No, it's every place has its own thing going on. Like you can't really put much up above anything else. Like in my opinion, anyway. Like, you know, Adelaide has a very Adelaide has some of the best. Not the best, but like Adelaide has its own little microcosm of graffiti going on. It's like Sydney style is like Sydney style. Melbourne style is like Melbourne style. Adelaide style is Adelaide style. Brisbane fucking have the biggest yards, so they had the most trains and painted. Same as Sydney. Melbourne, like the size of the yards. Like the Adelaide yards are so small.
Did you watch the episode I did with Two Loco, Santiago?
Yeah, I think I did back a while.
Two Loco, I remember when he came on and I was talking to him, he said Adelaide, hands down,
hardest place
to paint a train.
100%.
Hardest.
Keep going. I'm going to go pee. And I said graffiti is
So-
how I got my fame.
When I was talking to Loco, he said that Adelaide has one of the hardest train lines to paint because we got such little, like, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
But the Adelaide stuff, and as much as you... Do you know what one of my favourite graffiti pods was, bro? Tuski. Your boy.
Oh, yeah.
Your boy Tuski. I would love nothing more than to sit on the end of a table and listen to you two yell at each other.
Oh, we'd go on for hours, mate. It'd be a fucking bloodbath. But I love the guy. He's fucking great. You're just communist now.
You just fucking have such different... You're the same person, but you're so different. It's so interesting. You're very different, but the same.
I kill a communist for fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Scarface, bro. You know. Like,
Do you know what though?
I don't have a bad bone against him. I don't. He just didn't like my opinions during the old COVID-19 period. You know what I'm saying? That was where it all fell apart.
I can't remember who told me about you. Actually, I can't remember who told me about you, but they were like, "You need to get my boy Stoops on." But he's very niche character.
You know who it was?
I don't. Oh, now I do. But he was like, he's a very niche character, and I'm so happy I met you because you're the best fucking spastic I've ever met.
Mate, the first time we met, we never met, and we just fucking did 3.5 hours straight away. So you're my twin flame, bro. You're my podcast butt buddy or whatever you want to call it.
You make me angry every time I talk to you.
Why?
Just because you piss me off.
You're too close-minded.
You're too fucking whatever-minded you are. Do you
Please
believe in
articulate
space? You
yourself
think
better.
space is fake?
I don't, mate. It's fake and gay.
Yeah, space pretty fucking gay, dude.
So you're waiting for what? You're waiting for the inevitable. We're gonna go to Mars.
You're the only
Is that what
person.
you're waiting for?
I was the biggest.
Do you want to go to Mars, Sav?
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
You want to go to Mars?
Yeah, we're done here.
Fucking
I want to go
retard.
to China. I want to go.
China's fine. It exists to go to. You know, no one's going to Mars. You can't even go. Allegedly, you can't even go up there for like more than 4 months without all your teeth falling out and shit, bro. Like, there's nothing left for humanity in fucking outer space or whatever you reckon, bro. It's all here. We're stuck here, man. You're not going anywhere. You have to deal with what we're doing. This is it.
The only thing I will say about religion, if there is religion, this is hell.
I'm pretty sure that fucking says that in the Bible anyway. Bro.
I've never read it.
Yeah, neither have I, but I'm
You've
pretty
never
sure it
read the
says it in
fucking Bible and you're preaching religion?
I'm not when was I preaching religion?
But you've called me a heathen 80 times this year.
You are a heathen.
That's fair.
And fucking you as we said before, like you've got questions. Why does bad things happen in the world? Well, God bad gave kid cancer. No, what are you talking about, bro? Stop my toe, man, the other day. God's bad. No, bro, just that's life. We all go through good and bad shit. It's not about religion. As I said, like we've reframed it through our psychedelic talk and whatever we did before. It's not about fucking is there a God or isn't there? No. Is there good and evil? Of course there is. It's simple. Fucking and a lot of the shit that's going on in the world right now is controlled by evil motherfuckers. That's how it goes.
That's why I don't have time to look at this shit anymore. It stresses me out.
Nowhere did the motherfucker say, like, nowhere did God ever say, like, everything's going to be great for everybody. Like, it just doesn't work like that. Like, your choices, everything you do leads to what the outcome is for you. Like your parents' choices. Like, a lot of people suffer for the sins of the father. That's just how it goes, man. If you're born into a family or a fatherless family, all this shit, that's just life, bro. Like, sorry. That's just what you got dealt. You know what I mean? That's the cards that it is. It's not about like, oh, kitty leggy song, kitty leggy song, kitty leggy song. You know what I mean? Like, we're just like, we're existing. We're trying to work it out. But one thing, progression I've seen you go through is that you're starting to understand.
I'm a lot softer.
You're starting to understand. You're not as sure of everything as what you were before a couple of years ago or whatever. Like one of the interesting ponderings I've had on you yourself is about suffering, right? And that you always are like, oh, I fucking suffered hard as, man, when I was a chef and I fucking did this and that and rah, rah. And it's like, that's a form of suffering. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's my situation.
It's a form
suffering.
of suffering.
Yeah.
And according to you, a lot of that suffering was at your own hand. Like, you did that to yourself.
All of my problems are my own.
That's how you choose to look at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's great that you remember that. That's crazy.
Like the real, to me, and I not to discount your suffering or anything like that, but like the real times when it's like suffering, like real suffering, bro, it's never been anything I've done to myself.
Yeah.
Never. It's like what could, like right now, the ultimate suffering that you could go through, I'm pretty sure it would be associated with your son.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about
exactly. So, you know, when I go back to those things that we were saying years ago or whatever,
I can't even watch certain shows now or certain movies because if there's it triggers me very differently now if I see certain things in
like
movies.
when
I
you
can't
see
do
kids
it.
suffering or things like that, and you picture your own kid in that thing. Well, that is the ultimate form of suffering. Like seeing something happen to someone you love, whether it's your mother, you got both your parents. You know what I mean?
I couldn't imagine
like,
it, bro.
You got your son, you got your missus, all this stuff. Like the real suffering comes from external, and that's the suffering I went through. Man, my life was fucking great when I was a kid. I barely had I had some shit happen, whatever. You know what I mean? But like in general, I had a pretty amazing childhood.
Same as me. That's why I say that I would fuck my own problems up.
But when the shit comes that you didn't do to yourself and you couldn't control, and it's happening to someone that you love or whatever, that to me is like, fuck, bro. That's like the squirming inside and shit like that. Like when my mum was fucking dying of cancer or whatever, like, bro, I'd be like standing there like people want to talk about fucking psychedelics and shit. It's like, dude, that is the most psychedelic shit you can go through when they're just like, hey, bro, your fucking mom's going to die in a minute. You know, and I'm like, what, bro? Like, it's just insane. That's fucking suffering.
Was your mum ethnic? Was she Greek?
Nah, she was Aussie.
She was Aussie? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That, bro, it just takes...
That's why I got a little less than you, man.
You got a little bit less. You still got a schnoz, but a little bit less. It takes me back to that. I remember the first time I watched Midnight Gospel, Duncan Trussell's cartoon.
Yeah, the mother episode, yeah.
I was on so many mushrooms, dude, and I was so overwhelmed.
You wept, didn't you? You wept like a little baby.
No cartoons ever made me cry, but that was just the most sincere,
and I'll tell you one thing, man.
Immaculate thing I've ever seen.
Duncan is so, like, in a way, like, so lucky, bro. Like, Duncan is a product of his mother. Like, if you go back and listen to the podcast where he was talking to her, like, that was, I reckon, that was before my mum passed away, but I remember listening to him talking to his mum and just being like, fuck, man, I wish my mum could talk to me like that.
Did you have a close relationship with yours?
My mum had her own problems, you know what I mean? Like, she had her own demons or whatever, like, and she wasn't a very open person, you know? Like, so, like, man, I remember when she was super sick, I was like, Mom, I'm going to write you a letter. Can you write me a letter, please? Like, and she's like, what for? And I'm like, dude, just tell me like 5 things you like about me. Because I fucking...
Just some closure.
Like, I just want to know that you like me, dude. You know, like, after all this that we've been through and all that stuff, like, just tell me a few things you like about me, man. She couldn't do it, man. You know what I mean? Like, she couldn't conjure it up to do it, you know? Like, but she was a gangster to the end. Like, she was fucking... The way she did it was crazy, bro. Crazy. You know?
That fucked you up a bit afterwards?
Oh, no, I'm eternally fucked up from losing my mother at 30 fucking whatever. Like, it's fucking crazy, bro. I see people and they got their mom or looking after their kids and whatever, and I'm just like, dude, I wish I had that, man. I wish my mom got to take that journey, to see everything come into place, or to see, like, where everything led to and all that sort of stuff. And I hope she is. I feel like she sees it, man. Like, you know, like she don't get to see Milo. She don't get to, you know, maybe she sees it all. What me and my old man have been
She
through.
passed away before Milo.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, no, she passed away New Year's Eve 2018, 2019. So like when it crossed over on the 1st of fucking whatever the thing was, you know.
It always makes me feel guilty. I have a lot of friends that their parents have passed away, and it always makes me feel guilty because I'm very like closed off emotionally. Like I would never go to my mother and be like, "I love you."
Well, it's important, bro. Like it's important. Like you should just do it. Like it's no big thing. Like
I don't know why I can't break that barrier.
Because they're all wogs, dude. Like they're all wogs. Your mom's probably going to be around till she's 90 years old.
We show our emotions very differently in my family.
But like I said, she's probably going to be around. She's probably not going anywhere, bro. I don't know how old your mum is. How old is she? Fucking 70?
Almost.
Yeah,
How old's your dad?
Dad's 69.
He's a fit fucking
yeah.
He looks younger than me, bro.
I don't doubt he's going to be around till fucking he's almost 100, bro. Like, his dad's fucking 92 or whatever. Like, you know, it's great. I don't want him to go nowhere, man. I've already lost my mom, you know? Like, I don't...
You don't have siblings either,
Yeah, I got 2 sisters.
Two?
Bro. Yeah.
Sisters, older.
We got a big family, man. We got lots of fucking... Like, there's like...
Are you the degenerate?
I'm not the degenerate, man. I'm just the last one. Like...
Different to your sisters,
I'm a
though?
boy, too, you know? Like I said, man, like, in the past, man, like, I was a sporting kid, man. I played ice hockey for Australia 5 times, bro. You know, like, I was fucking... That was my life.
You got a hell accomplished family as well, eh? One of your cousins or nephews?
My niece plays for LA United. Amelia, she changed her name, Amelia Macris, and you know, yeah, no, we're like, my nephew's crushing it. Like we got a good family, man. You know, but yeah, no, man, nothing's easy, man. Like it's fucking.
Is graffiti still a part of your life at all?
Dude, graffiti is in my DNA, bro. Like I got brainwashed with it so young that it's like I love it. It's just when things like those external things happen to you where you're totally lost control of your life and all you can see is how fucking bad things are around you and shit like that. Like I haven't really painted a figurative painting since my mom got diagnosed with cancer, man. Like I just do abstract paintings now, mood paintings of how I'm feeling at the time or whatever. And I can't even sell them to anyone, dude. People look at the painting like, oh, it's so nice, I want it. Well, I look at it, I'm like, I just ignore them, dude. Like when they come into my shop and they're like looking at my paintings on the wall, I'm just like shut off to it. I'm just like, dude. I look at the painting they're looking at and I remember exactly where I was and what I was thinking at the time. And I'm like, fuck, bro. It's not for you. I don't know. Like,
what do you think of like that what Pam did?
It's fucking awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude. Like, fucking...
But wait, is that graffiti anymore or is that just like a statement? Because that's like a Banksy statement almost.
Well, I think that certain guy kind of falls in a category of his own. He's not like Banksy or a street artist or whatever. He's like, it's kind of like Lush, bro. Like they're like.
I think the only person you can attribute
like
him to is Banksy.
No, not at all. No, stop.
You don't think so?
No, not at all, bro. There's like plenty of like historical figures inside graffiti that like did characters and these.
But Pam's art is purely based on making a statement.
Yeah, no, but Banksy's art is about like thinking. It's about like a thought. Like
his is also planned with governments and shit.
No. It's like oh, there's a police officer kissing another police officer, or there's a little girl with. It's like all this really, like to me, Banksy's like he's like educated, dude. Like whoever he is. You know, he's a fucking...
Didn't it come out who he was?
No, that was all bullshit, George.
The old man?
No, that was bullshit. But what I mean is like I've always thought Banksy, I think I've even said this before on the podcast, but like I always thought like he's like some guy who's like really well educated at a really good university, and his thesis was on how to like crack like the mainstream art world using using street art, you know, to like to
Invoke a point.
to yeah, like that sort of shit. Like Pam the Bird, like dude, that's like some shit that's like when you go to Europe and shit, like there's names I remember like Tomcat and Sport and all these dudes in Europe, and they're just fucking everywhere, bro. And like
We got Scotty Marsh here. Scotty Marsh is a gun.
I know Scotty. I've painted with him.
He's a fucking gun.
I painted with him in Malmo, Sweden. You know, but you know, he's fucked up. You know, like he fucked up his flow. You know, by getting involved with all this.
Is it worth going to jail for?
It depends what it means to you. Like,
because Pam's going to jail for a while.
Hold on. Let me explain it. Like that Pam the Bird guy. It's like Lush is on a similar level. You know, Lush.
I don't know.
Lush sucks. Come on, bro. Seriously, like, come on. Like, it's Lush. Like, he's a graffiti writer, and he decided that he was shit at graffiti, so he started painting like meme shit back in the day. Like, if you look up like Lush sucks verse Jesus versus Satan, like they were the first things he was doing. But yeah, I think it's up there. Yeah, Lush.
Probably on Google Images.
No, I reckon it's Lush Jesus versus Satan. Lush sucks Jesus versus Satan. Like, you know, like he'd done graffiti for years, and he was like, "Oh, my shit's not that good, and I'm gonna do some different shit and see what I can do." Oh, watch this shit.
Is this it?
Can we watch it on the
Yeah, we
pod?
can watch it. Just skip it forward. Without the music.
Oh no, we need the music.
Yeah, put it on. Fuck it.
Oh,
I just won't monetize the episode. Nah, we're gonna get done. Turn the music off. It's fucking. That's Creed. That's Creed. We're gonna get done. Play it though. Play it. Go to the end, like in the middle.
Yeah, but like, you know, he did this whole series back in the day. That was like, how many years ago is that, bro?
10.
13 years ago, bro. You know, Jesus versus Satan. Go up and let's look. So he did this whole series, and he went to America and painted freight trains, Jesus versus Satan, Jesus going over Satan, they're beating each other up. It was the whole thing, bro. That's street art. He became a street artist. Pam the Bird was probably just no good at doing burners, and he was like, fuck it, I'm just going to paint this fucking bird all over the city. To me, it's graffiti. I don't see it as not graffiti, to be honest. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. Your opinion's more valuable because obviously you're in that, like you've been in that world. But to me, I feel like Pam was just making political statements.
What political statement, bro?
Just fuck the system, bro. He's fucking the system.
That's graffiti, bro.
No, because there's certain...
No. It's fucking graffiti. Like it comes from the downtrodden, the people who aren't... Like, that's what graffiti is. That's what pisses me off about dudes who did graffiti, and then they're like, you know, oh, it's a part of, like, you know, go and get your vaccination to help everyone. No.
Yeah, but you give Soffles that bird's going to look a lot different.
Yeah, but that dude's... That's where it's all blurred. That's what I said before, man. You don't get the tags without the pretty shit.
Yeah.
You don't get the pretty shit without the tags. Soffles... His father was an artist, bro. From the day he was born, he was doing art. He's a machine of doing high fucking art.
Do you agree when people hate on Soffles?
No, because I know the guy. And I know him. I've met him. I've fucking been in his presence.
But why is there so much hate with that?
Why do you think, bro?
Because he's successful?
Why is there so much hate on anyone? Why they everyone hate Joe Rogan?
Because he's the best.
He's the best podcaster in the world. Like, whatever, bro. Like, it's just not. You're thinking simple. Like, you're thinking simple. Like there's no Pam the Bird, dude. When someone grabs onto something and just does it, they did it. No one can say shit about fucking Pam the Bird, most up motherfucker in Melbourne. You know what I'm saying? And the thing he cracked is that it relates to like normal people, like people's kids in the car on the way to work. Like, Mum and Dad, look, Pam the bird.
But is it worth going to jail over?
Fucking oath. Well, yeah.
He knew he was going to jail.
Yeah, no, he fucking knew he was going to jail, and he knew it was fucking ridiculous, right? It's absolutely ridiculous that he's going to jail because fucking, and they had already $700,000 worth of fines on the guy, right? So he was going to go to jail anyway. So why not make it $1 million, bro? Fuck it. And you know what? And with that one act that he did on that bridge, he became world famous, bro.
Yeah.
People in fucking New York were posting it, bro. Like Lee Quinones posted it, man. You know, like dudes, old school graffiti dudes.
It was worldwide news.
Posted it. And my comment on the thing was, yeah, word, dude. You know, like fucking for, one action caused world fame. Sure, he's got a $700,000 fine. But you know what the underlying thing of the whole thing that's ridiculous is that they dispatched all the fucking police in Melbourne and all the news people went there to look at fucking Pam the bird, paint Pam the fucking bird on the thing on the bridge, right? Some kid can get stabbed in Melbourne every fucking day and not make the news, bro.
That's fair.
That's what's fucking ridiculous.
That's fair.
Some fucking guy can machete some cunt in the head and get a $1,500 fine, and some guy that fucking went around the city painting a fucking bird is getting fucking gonna get put in jail, and he'll be in jail till like September for that shit, bro. Word up, son.
I reckon he's gonna get a couple of years.
But the thing is that that's not justified that he gets any time for doing any of that shit. He just painted on a wall. It's ridiculous. The people that fucking went over it got $200,000 to bodge job up the fucking thing. Oh, because they didn't want to spray chemicals on it that would go in the fucking river or whatever. Fucking bullshit, bro.
It looks
Absolute
arguably
bullshit.
worse. It looks worse now.
Absolute bullshit. If we were a real country, it would be embraced and absorbed in and be like, yeah, we're gonna have Pam the fucking bird there, whatever. Like, but the main point of the Pam the bird shit is it was almost like it was like the epitome of like what I said just before. Like, dude, it shows this fucked up thing in our society where they will literally send the news all around the world because some fucking guy climbed up a thing and painted something on it. But if something absolutely horrific happens, like the shit you don't want to watch on Media Cowboys every fucking day, that doesn't make the news. That's because human beings have been so desensitized to fucking kids getting blown up and people getting home invaded and people stabbing their fucking people in the head and all this shit and 10 dudes coming to your house beating the fuck out of you. That's a relief. When Pam the bird climbs up to the top of a bridge and paints fucking his birdie up there, that's a relief for us. It's like, oh, finally, something that's not absolutely horrific, because we're so desensitized to the horrific shit that's going on in the world that Pam the bird becomes fucking world news.
And then
absolutely retarded.
Then there's the bigger scam. How much did they pay those cunts to buff that? I guarantee it's
200,000
$200K of
200,000,
fucking
bro.
Australian taxpayers fucking dollars.
And they didn't even do a good job, bro. I could have color matched that shit. If you pay me enough, I'll go up there. I'll fucking make it look exactly like the original concrete. You know what I'm saying? But these guys here, oh, it's too cold. The paint's not drying. Fuck off, bro. You know, like that shit could have been washed off with a. You know what could have washed that off, bro? If they actually gave a shit, you know what could have washed it off? A fucking laser, bro. You seen these guys with a laser and they just fucking laser graffiti off of a wall? What? We're sending 3 guys up there with fucking and harnessing them, and they're harnessing down the thing and blah 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 to paint over it with white paint or whatever the fuck they put on it. It's an absolute joke, bro. Melbourne's fucked.
Melbourne's fucked.
They're fucked.
Melbourne is fucked.
We're fucked. I'm just saying. It's all our... I love the country. I love Australia. I love Adelaide. I always come back here. But it just don't hit the same, bro. It's not hitting like it used to.
I think in the
It all started with these fucking things here.
I think in the
The
south,
moment they said...
we're different here.
Oh, you think... No.
Would you agree? Would you agree?
What's the question?
That I think the south of Adelaide.
Stop getting young Jamie to back you up on
No,
this
well,
shit.
no. He's very honest. He won't agree with me. But I truly think that the south region of like South Australia, where we're from, I think it's very different to the rest of Adelaide. We're very backwards.
I wouldn't exactly say backwards, but I'd agree.
We're the least progressive,
I'd say maybe sideways.
and we're the least multicultural. We are.
We are the Wog fucking cunts.
Right, two houses down. I remember when that house sold.
Even with that
two
shit.
houses down from me, an African bought the house, and it was like not shocking as in like I'm a racist. I just never seen that before.
I thought you were going to say all of a sudden everyone was walking down the street with fucking poles with fire.
No,
on
but but honestly, like genuinely, hand on heart, it was foreign to me because I wasn't like aggressive to him, and I'm
Yeah,
not like that's fucked. But I was like, oh wow,
Look,
because we'd never see that down here.
the West still wogs.
You're from a melting pot in Adelaide.
No. To me, the West is like Italians, Greeks, fucking.
That's a melting pot, bro. We're like the Mexicans of Australia.
I just think the main problem is like it's not like this monoculture that they're talking about. It's not that. It's not a monoculture. Like that's what's changed is that it's become like there's segregated groups of people that do their cultural thing here after they come here. In the old days, look at us, bro. We're Greeks. We came to Australia. We're Australian. You're Australian. I'm Australian. My dad's fucking Australian, bro. Grew up with Aboriginal dudes on his street. We assimilated to the fucking what's going on here. These guys saying it's some fucking melting pot. It's not. There's places in Sydney and shit that you'll go, and it's like, yeah, say something, bro.
Might be Gaza. Might as well be. Right.
Say something out loud on the street. See what happens to you.
Do you follow William OAM? I've had him on the pod before. He's an ex-military and he's got a brain tumor.
Oh, I think I saw him.
He's a geopolitical commentator. He's legit. He's studied it. He's been in the army and he has a brain tumor. And I had him on the pod. And he explained this bloke here.
Yeah.
Amazing follow. Very unbiased and amazing follow.
Gangster.
Actually knows what he's talking about. He explained it to me so well. He said, in 100 years, what do you envision Australia looking like?
Well, I can't really say.
But in 100 years, what do you imagine China looking like?
Fucking China.
The same.
Yeah. No. Well,
And then
I've always said, ever since I went to Denmark in 2015, people used to argue with me at the Exeter about socialism and all this type of shit. And my breaking point for them or whatever was I would say to them, well, yeah, okay, if you want to do socialism, let's fucking do it. But you know what it comes with? Nationalism. The Danish are very nationalistic.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No. But if you want to do socialism, you have to do nationalism along with it and protect what you're creating inside that country.
You should never
can't
be
just
ashamed of
fucking
where
open
you're from, bro.
But you can't just open the floodgates and fucking let anyone come and take advantage of the system. We've all seen this NDIS shit that's going on. All this shit, bro.
Oh, don't get
It's
me
fucking...
started
No, we're not going to
on
start on
NDIS
it.
shit,
But it's
bro.
fucking next level. In essence, we've gone from a high trust society where like all of us had like an uncle or some fucking guy in our family where we were like, dude, he's a fucking dole bludger, bro. Remember that shit? You'd be like, yeah, my uncle, he's a fucking dole bludger.
Yeah, we all got a dole bludger in the family.
And we used to be like, you're a fucking dole bludger, bro. You're a loser. Fuck off. Now it's like, oh my God, bro. Everyone's a fucking dole bludger. And then the ones that aren't work for the government and the people that fucking do their own thing are fucking struggling. It's crazy, bro. You can go get a fucking a lollipop job fucking on the roads, man, make fucking 100+ K a year.
It just baffles me, bro. Like, go burn a flag in Japan. Go burn a flag in fucking China.
See what's up.
See what's up there. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just and I even get brainwashed into thinking
You
maybe
can't have communism or any of that shit without.
But I think maybe I'm thinking wrong because sometimes I go on social media and I'm like, maybe because I'm a very like I'm not like if someone has a new idea, I'll always take it on and I'll process it because maybe I'm wrong. And if I go on social media sometimes, maybe I'm like, oh, maybe I'm wrong. But then I realize, go burn a flag in fucking China. But is it like it's nothing wrong with loving your country? But now in Australia, the biggest problem in Australia is you're not allowed to be proud to be Australian anymore.
Pretty much.
And the thing with me, bro, I'm first generation Australian. My parents came here in 73.
Oh, we'll fucking go back to Greece.
I don't have white. I don't have white guilt, bro.
No,
because
we don't.
my parents didn't come over here and enslave them.
Yeah, well,
I don't have white guilt.
It goes back to the whole thing. It's like, oh, what are we gonna do? Cry for fucking 70 years about something that happened in World War II? Yeah, right. My fucking grandpa got hung by the bootstraps of a Nazi or whatever.
The Turks fucking annihilated my whole fucking family, bro.
Exactly, but
in the 70s,
but
it was
look,
fucking 60 years ago, 50 years ago.
Okay, well, we're exactly like you said. We're here now. Who gives a fuck? We're right, but
we can't even have Australia Day. We can't do Australia Day.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, like Triple J can't even do the hottest 100s anymore on Australia Day because it's fucking this day of shame. It's like it's just gone too far, man. Like in this one podcast, it's like, dude, the amount of shit we've spoken about to do with this corruption, the untangling of the fabric of our society. You know, like it's just not, as much as we love it and we love the nostalgia of it, something is fucking massively wrong here. Something's gone down the wrong path. And the people in charge are not willing to fucking man up to it.
But do you know what the problem, Stoops, do you know what the problem is? Even with like, as an example, Welcome to Country. That's a white person's creation. But people don't understand that that's like a backwards thing because it's almost an insult. I don't know enough about the culture,
bro,
but it's a white person's creation.
There's plenty of Aboriginal people that are out there saying, stop it. Like, just stop it. It's insulting us. Like, this is not what it's about. Like, in general, like, if you want to fucking zoom out, this was just a place, right? And the people that came here, right? I'm born on the same day as Captain Cook, bro. I love fucking Captain Cook. You know where I found out? I was born on the same day as Captain Cook? When I was in Hawaii and my friend took me to just across the way from where Captain Cook got killed. And I looked at the plaque and I was like, fucking 7th of November, bro? Me and Cook are fucking homies, you know? Like, and I've looked into him and I fucking love the guy. I reckon he's great, man. Like, he's fucking cool, dude.
I don't know enough about that to
he's so cool, dude. Like, unbelievable. Like, watch a documentary on Captain Cook, and all right, he lost it at the end.
I'm really dyslexic with Australian history. Like, I don't know much about it. I really don't.
I'm dyslexic
truly
too, bro.
don't.
But yeah, like, it's just like the way the fucking, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, because I got sidetracked with Captain Cook or whatever. But yeah, man, it's fucking crazy. Australia.
No, but
crazy.
what people don't understand, it's all something from the higher powers trying to divide us.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, they're like, what can we do to fucking annoy people?
And
Let's introduce a Welcome to Country. It will kind of make some of the indigenous people happy and it'll piss some of the white people off.
I'm going to show you the funniest shit right now. Like, talking about dividing the country. All right, we got to talk about Desmond.
Desmond who?
Desmond Freeman.
Oh, you're really big on this.
No, I'm not. No. I never had a dog in the fight with old Desi Freeman.
I reckon he's just a maniac that fucking got shot in the head, dude.
Okay. Yeah, no. Wait. Pause. Wait. One sec. So I'll note what you just said. It's just a maniac. All right. I don't know who the fuck the guy was. All I know is I'd heard things about him. I'd seen a few things with him during COVID and stuff like that when he was saying stuff to the cops and all this sort of stuff. But that wasn't the group I was in. But I appreciated his efforts or whatever. But it looks very fishy. What's going on there? Same as that other one that happened up in Queensland or whatever, where they went to the teachers, like the principal and all the teachers' houses, and sent the cops there, and it became a fucking showdown or whatever. But you know, I've followed that Desi Freeman shit the whole way, and I'm just like, this is fucking weird, dude. And the weirdest thing I've ever seen is this. Now, have a look.
What's this?
This is 13 years ago or some shit.
In the country. Instead, they're living next door to a family they say taunts them with chainsaws, dirt bikes, and obscene abuse.
How long ago is this?
7, but it's older than that, I think.
Marley, why did you come to live out here?
Look around you. The mountains, Mount Buffalo there, fields are green, the air is so
That's his
fresh,
wife, bro.
you can hear
That's
the
Desi's
birds.
wife.
Watch, bro.
Perfect paradise, and it's so peaceful.
Well, it was.
Sadly.
What the fuck, bro?
Their target, a family of...
Is that Desi?
Bullying.
Are you kidding me or what? I found this shit.
The tactics of bullies is they drain you, they wear you out.
The tactics of bullies. They drain you, they wear you out, bro.
Pause that.
No, let it go.
Pause that for 1 sec. But I don't understand what like the motive of the government would be to do this. To change like laws of what? Like I don't understand what the like end motive would be.
Well, they keep calling the guy a sovereign citizen or whatever you want to call him or whatever. I don't really believe he ever even said that himself.
That was the main focal point of the whole thing.
Well, it's a bit like when they it's a bit like when they attacked the bikies back in the day. You know, the 1%ers or whatever. You know,
now had the hang
now
around
they
laws.
and certain people made laws, affiliation laws and things like that, and snitch laws, and cornered all these people. Like, why did they do that to the bikies, man? Like, most of the bikies were just like old returned veterans that had lost faith in the government and became outlaw motorcycle gangs to stay out of the system. It wasn't because the bikies were like the percentage of crime that they committed didn't warrant like the laws that they made to ostracize them and lock them down and shut them down, because like they're 1% of the population and they don't do like a big percentage of the crime that's going on here. Like, as we can see now, what's happened with the crime and illegal trafficking of cigarettes and booze and all this sort of shit. It was because they were like a unified group that all rode together and wore their colours and they stood out. You know, that's why they shut the bikies down, because the optics. It was all about optics.
What was the end game of this video?
Well, no.
Like, what's this video about?
Dude, I don't even fucking know, man. It's a video on current affair.
Yeah, but what was like? Why is Desi on it?
Because some guys was abusing him, like that lived next door to him or whatever, and like he we'll watch the video. It's only like 7 minutes or whatever. It's not going to make a big difference at this point. All I'm saying is like, what?
That's trippy.
What?
That's weird.
Play the video.
Shadows of Mount Buffalo with their children, Koa and Kenai. Over there, a short profanity away, are the Sacutellis, Father Rosario,
It's just the weirdest shit ever, bro.
his wife, and their teenage sons.
These dirt bike ferals move here, and they think it's the Wild West.
In fact, it's the wild northeast on Victoria's snow line. High country, low behaviour.
Get behind the tree, ugly.
The Freemans versus the Sacutellis erupted 5 years ago. Desi says after they complained about...
Why did this never come up?
Is this the weirdest shit you've ever seen in your life, or what?
Have you seen this, Don? Did you see this?
Yeah, I have. I've also seen a lot more other stuff.
Do you know what my theory was on it? I reckon
It was your theory. That's what it was.
My theory. Nah, whatever happened when those police officers got murdered happened. I reckon they found him, and I reckon they really fucked him up, and they said that he was missing.
There was What are you talking about? No. There's this whole videos on what happened. Like the guy that owned the bus and everything made a whole video explaining his whole experience of the day and how weird it was. Like, you know, like these police, like, you know, they went towards the bus, and then when someone got shot, they ran away. And they gave him the opportunity to, like, get out of the bus and run away because they were so scared. They ran and hid behind a fucking whatever. Like, it's all out there. Like, I'm not telling anything anyone doesn't know. Like, it's fucking weird, bro.
But my theory is the cops found him a lot earlier than they said, and they fucked him up.
I don't know, bro. I don't even...
Was it New South Wales?
I don't even have a theory on the end game of what happened there. Like, in the Chaos Chronicles guy, he's the one that showed this the first time. But when he went into the bunker, like into the container that he was in, like there's certain things he saw in the container that allude to the fact, like even just that there was more than one person there.
Do you know what spun me out? You'd love this. Yesterday, my missus in her true crime era. She's going through her true crime era. I have to tell you this. My misso's in her true crime era for the first time ever. And she's never really gone into 9/11. She doesn't even know about it. She didn't know there was a second tower. She didn't know about the Pentagon. And she had a doco on yesterday on Netflix. And I was like, she's like, do you know about this? I was like, I can't even watch it because it's a lie. Like, it's the only thing they won't admit. 9/11 is the only thing they will not admit.
What? Admit what?
That they fucking did it.
That's definitely not the only thing they won't admit, bro.
Yes, it is.
Come on, bro.
Aliens, fucking Epstein, everyone knows everything, bro. No, 9/11 is the only one they won't admit.
There's like a ton of things they won't admit.
What?
Man. Like fucking JFK, dude. Like anything.
Everyone knows JFK got fucking murdered.
By who?
By the Americans. Israel.
Come on, cunt. There's heaps of shit they won't admit, man. Like the entry to World War II, Poha, all sorts of stuff, bro. But
9/11's the biggest one.
But the interesting thing about this is that, all right, like run the fucking probability counter, bro, of like reality. Like ask the AI to run the probability counter of reality that this dude is on television. Like, for all I know, he could be a fucking complete plant, bro. Like,
but I can't see the underlying, like, benefit of this being a conspiracy.
What are you talking about?
Do you know what I mean?
Fucking a current affair, bro. And these guys are abusing him. He's interacting with the police to try to get these guys off his back.
Yeah, but what law are they trying to change?
It's not about a law being tried to be changed. It's just like really, bro, like connecting the dots of like, why is this even real? Like, why am I even watching this? It's fucking weird. Like,
that's why I think it's just pure coincidence. I think he went crazy. I think it's that.
He definitely, when is there anything of him actually going crazy?
Well, the sovereign citizen thing's not even a law, so I don't know. No, I don't know why they would do this.
What do you mean do this? It's just something. It's like anything.
Why would they stage it?
It's like, why would they pre-program us with like movies, television, news, everything? Like, it's pre-programming, bro. Like, but I don't know why Desi Freeman's on this fucking video right here. All I know is when I fucking watched the whole thing, what the fuck is going on, bro?
It is very odd.
Like, the guy looked like a docile fucking pretty docile guy, man. And you can push a man. Like, you can push a man over the edge. Like, due to this, they moved out of this property, and then they moved into another property, and then they eventually got kicked out of the next property they were in because of whatever reason was going on, and then he ended up in the bus at the guy's house. Like, you know, I don't know, bro. I don't know. What am I? I don't have all the answers. All I'm saying is this is fucking weird. Why? Like, the probability that Desi Freeman is on a fucking current affair episode from like 10 years ago or whatever, and they're pro him, and the same guy that fucking was there trying to fight for him is the same guy that was the guy that was like trying to...
I know what you're saying, and it's interesting, but in my head, I'm like, what's the motive of them doing it? there's nothing really.
How could we ever understand the motive? Like everything we spoke about, it's like...
Because like the shootings in Tasmania obviously was made to change the gun laws. The WASP files is excellent, by the way.
Yeah, but bro, don't you see a pattern?
Not with this.
Come on, bro. What the fuck is this even? It's half a joke to me. I'm not even doing it to like... It's not no revelation. Like it's just like what?
That's like, I don't
press
think.
Play, please.
Yeah,
press play, please.
Go towards the end a little bit.
It's only 7 minutes. Like relax.
7 minutes is an hour in YouTube
Tough
terms.
guys. These are tough guys.
Look at the guy.
He got it fresh off the boat too. Good on him.
And my kids.
Straight out of
That's the
Pattaya.
main thing. The kids.
How are the kids affected?
Look, it's been
It's just
hell.
fucking weird.
They
Those
don't
poor
even
kids.
wanna come outside anymore to play because they're scared as well.
Neighbours working together? Seriously, around here, that's got to be the joke of the century. It started with trail by
It's the same fucking guy.
Then torrents of abuse.
If these were my neighbours, I'd shoot a cunt too, bro.
With a chainsaw.
That'd send you a bit over the edge, wouldn't they? If the guy over your back fence was threatening you with a chainsaw every day, it might make you a sovereign citizen too, cunt.
That's one thing I'm learning when I'm older, bro. Some things just happen.
All right, enough of it. But it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
It's New South Wales, isn't it?
I just don't know. It's on the border of New South Wales and Victoria. But you know, in general, it's just like, how weird.
Dude, it was funny as bro.
How fucking weird.
I went to Tasmania this year for the first time, and when we went to get our rental car, first people we met were these Americans, and they just went to Port Arthur and they went on a ghost tour and a tour of the shooting area.
They've knocked down the building now, right?
But they did a tour of it.
Well, why'd they knock down the building?
But these cunts didn't even know that there was a shooting there. They just thought they went on a ghost tour.
Oh my
and I
God.
told them about it, and I was like, yeah, this many people died. And they were like, that's a normal fucking Tuesday where we're from, brother. So, like, it doesn't matter.
It looks to me like, all right, in answer to your question, like, what actually is going on? Why? I'd put it back to, like, old school shit, like MK Ultra shit. Like, the MK Ultra program got banned. Like, they weren't allowed to continue doing it in America. So they brought it here. That's my opinion.
If no one's researched MK Ultra, please do. Fantastic.
Of course they have. If they haven't, they will fucking get it. But
my audience is like 18
in general,
to 25.
it's like the Monhawk Project, all these things where they were like putting kids in spinny things and giving them DMT, all this crap. You know, like it got banned to do it in America. Like I've always seen Australia, like it's like CIA Australia, like CIA Australia.
We're a little project.
We're a little project. We got Pine Gap. We got all this shit. Like my mate in America, Andreas Exodus, he's a very smart dude, man. Like, and he sends me shit from Australia. Like, there's one video called The Coca-Cola Kid. Never seen it in my life, man. It's like an Australian. It's an Australian movie about like the Coca-Cola Kid or some shit.
Do you know I didn't know about Pine Gap till recently?
You didn't know about a lot of things till recently. So.
I don't know about a lot. Can you please just put up for people on YouTube, shout out to this guy, Oz Camper, at OZ Camper. If no one follows this channel, he's a friend of mine. He's doing very well on YouTube right now, and he does conspiracy theories based in Australia. And his content is fucking phenomenal. And this is where I found out about Pine.
Really?
Pine Gap? Yeah. He's awesome.
How come you want to? I got an old story about fucking Pine Gap, bro. Like when the Americans were down here back in the day, like for World War II and shit. Apparently, a guy told me that he was like this guy was like a Harley collector. He used to go to America and collect Harleys and bring them back to Australia. He had a Harley shop on Regency Road back in the day, and he told me this story, and he's like, that when the Yanks packed up and went home the first time, like in the 50s or whatever it was, after they were here for World War II, and they finally left all the bases, like around, even one around Pine Gap, apparently they barreled up all the old Harleys and the Indians that they were riding around, and they dismantled them all, put them in barrels, and then buried them in oil in the outback of Australia. Fucked. And there's like millions and millions of dollars of Harley Davidsons and Indian motorcycles all buried in the outback of Australia, perfectly preserved in barrels that cunts are out there looking for, dude, today. It's fucking crazy.
Well, Stoops.
Wait.
I think we should end this on a peace sig.
Let's end it on the peace.
End this on a peace sig. I've got a couple more questions to ask you as a scholar as you are. You're one of my most retarded friends, but you're also one of the most knowledgeable.
I don't know why you keep saying that to me when your DNA is like 100% from one area. Like, you're definitely inbred.
Do you know how upset I was about that? Do you know how fucking upset I was about that?
I do, bro. I can see the fucking inbred glaze in your eyes.
I did that.
You're sitting here calling me crazy. I'm like, you're just dim-witted, bro. What the fuck?
Me and my ex did that 23andMe shit. And I was expecting to get like a bit of everything in there. I was going to like be excited about it. Got the envelope back. My ex got like fucking Indian, Russian, this and that. And then I get mine, 99.9% fucking Cypriot and 0.001% Levianth or something, which is a Turkish offset. And I was like, oh, great. So I'm from a pack of fucking potato farmers that fucked each other.
So someone like 1,000 years ago got raped by a Turkish guy, and that's how you got brown hair and a big nose.
Pretty much. That's why Cypriots look. I've been waiting for this cigarette, bro. I've been waiting for this cigarette for 2 years.
But yeah, I hope it didn't go too far. I didn't mean to go too far, you know. Like, I
want to have a hit of this. Wait up.
It's only 22 milligrams.
Coop, have a hit of that.
You can't share a cigarette like that. That's fucking...
It's the nicest cigarette he'll ever have in his life, bro. You got to share it. He's one of the boys. Delicious.
Can I grab one more beer, please? Causey.
But the longer the pod's gone, the more I've realised there is way too many people that listen to me for information.
Oh, I agree.
And it's dangerous.
I feel like I should start my own podcast just to fucking combat.
I don't know why you never have.
Just because I'm a fucking furniture maker, bro. Like, I don't know.
I don't reckon your sweet mind could handle the internet.
I can handle it. I've been on the internet since it was the internet, bro. I was on the internet when I was fucking... I got my first computer that actually got on the internet in like 1997, bro. Like, I was looking at art crimes and shit like back in the day, bro. Like,
I'm too fragile, bro. I can't even handle Reddit. I can't go on Reddit for more than an hour. It's a fucking... I wanted to start posting clips of the pod on Reddit. I can't do it.
I've actually... The weirdest thing happened to me. I was like freaking out a few months ago because like all the fucking dirty ciggy shops got closed down in my area. And I couldn't find any fucking good cigarettes anywhere, and I started buying those fucking ones you were smoking. And then I'm on Reddit, and I've been on this cigarette group in Reddit for like a year. And fucking, I never like talked to anyone on there. I just like make comments on it and shit. And then one day I made a post, and I saw it was deleted. And I messaged the moderator, and I'm like, my post didn't go up. What's the problem? And he's like, oh, you've got low karma, bro. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then he goes, don't worry, man. Like, I've looked through your posts. I'm going to post them all and new comments. And, like, you'll be part of the fucking community. And then the next minute, he unlocks all my posts that I've done for, like, the last year on this cigarette group on Reddit. And it just unlocked this whole fucking community to me, bro, like, of all these guys that love ciggies.
Can we shout out the guy? What's that guy's name? That started following me, and I started following him.
Oh, yeah. Let's see how they smoke.
Let's see how they smoke on Instagram, bro.
Should we call him?
I don't know. It's pretty late. What's the time?
No, he's a late dweller.
Yeah, call him.
Can we call him? Can I? If I call him on my phone?
No, just put it in the mic. It'll work good. We've done it before.
I reckon it'll work. Yeah.
That bloke there, bro, has put on one of his videos. He has the most fantastic channel. He loves cigarettes and he's monetized smoking, which is the Australian dream.
Let's take a look at the Manchester Special Edition. The authenticity of this pack is none of my concern.
Trash cigarette.
I'll wake up with a decapitated horse's head in my bed, but let's see how they smoke.
Can we call him on here?
Nah, call him on your phone.
Of government-issued robe, circa World War One, soaked in some excrement. It's pretty fucking shit. Let's take a look.
But he's got a huge following. Call him on your phone and put it next to the mic and it'll work. You'll be able to hear it.
Once he sees it, I'll call him.
But this bloke, he started following me. And
Anyway,
I didn't know that being a professional dart muncher is a thing.
Hold on. This fucking podcast's about me, not you.
That's fair.
Stop with your fucking interjections.
People are here for you. It's been a long-awaited
Jesus
podcast.
Christ.
Do you know that? You're one of the most requested guests somehow.
Well, I might have fucking done myself in on this one a bit, but
I've no fucking idea why people want to listen to you talk, but they fucking do.
I feel exactly the same about you, cunt. Fucking hell.
But every day it fucking baffles me.
All right, cocksuckers. What's the date again? 25th?
About that.
Yeah.
26.
Now the 26th. We've crossed over.
How long have we known each other for now?
3 years, I reckon.
3. Feels like 10.
I didn't say free. I said 3.
In the South, we say free.
Yeah, I know.
Because we're free people, bro.
Like the blacks in America saying arcs instead of ask.
I think we say some arcs down here. We say some arcs. We say some free.
No.
It's like you fucking Western wogs. You just wog it up, but you've never been back to Greece.
Back to the story that you interrupted again. You're getting a little bit better, but you're still.
I'm getting better at it, aren't I? I'll let you talk for a little bit.
You still gaze off over there and like change the topic on you. Like, you're the one that makes me fucking autistic, cunt.
It's called the sexual sabotage.
I'm on topic, and you just keep fucking diverting me.
You're on topic. You're the most on topic cunt of all time.
No,
bro.
because you don't understand the
dynamics of
flow.
your brain.
You don't understand the flow of reality. Like you know, like
mate, Kelly Slater wouldn't understand the flow of your brain.
Kelly Slater, don't give me Kelly Slater, bro.
He's light skinned black. He's cool.
He's a fucking retard, bro. Like I used to.
You got a story about him as well.
I used to troll that motherfucker, and he'd reply. I'm like, dude, you're Kelly Slater. Don't reply to me, bro, because I told you fucking whatever.
It pisses me off because all of Stoops' stories are true.
And provable. Yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
He has receipts 100%. For all of his stories.
That's the whole thing. You know, you don't want to be a fucking NPC on the internet, bro. You want to fucking actually make an impact, you know?
Do you know what, actually, draw it back, do you know what put me off podcast cringe? Random thought.
What's that?
Giving shit to Joey D.
Oh. Well, what'd he do? Fucking,
he pretended.
He snuck into some girl's room and ate her pussy one time. What a bad guy. Remember that story?
Dude.
About how he snuck into the girl's room?
I
ate her pussy and left. The police got there and they were like, what happened? What happened? And she's like, some guy came in my room and ate my pussy and left. And they were like, well, that's not that bad. What are you going to do? You know?
What's the greatest Joey Diaz clip of all time to you?
Oh,
because I'll tell you right now, it's Alex Jones, Joe Rogan on Alex Jones' show when he crashes out and he's... Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Big dicks in your ass are bad for your health. And stay black, because that's the most important part.
Stay black, stay strong. Now, my favorite Joey Diaz, I reckon, is it has to be, fucking hella people have said that, Caitlyn Jenner was a man, and then she was Woman of the Year in the same man or whatever, in the same year or whatever. Joey Diaz, that was his bit.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's called Trannies, Caitlyn, and Coffee. If you type it in.
Trannies, Caitlyn, and Coffee.
Joey Diaz. Trannies, Caitlyn, and Coffee.
That's why people get Joey twisted, because they don't understand that he's the greatest storyteller of all time. And his stories are embellished.
Caitlyn and Coffee. Oh, yeah, Trannies too.
We're allowed to say trannies now.
It'll come up. It'll come up. Click. Just go.
Do you like my young Jamie?
That one there. Let's do it.
Doesn't he look like Jamie as well?
Oh, he looks like a young Jamie. No, the one up above. No, not that one. That one.
Top one?
Yeah,
First one, yeah.
I can't see what you're pointing at.
Sorry, yeah. Well, I was pointing at the top one.
Is this the church? Or is this just
this
a bit?
is an old bit. Look, that's Mercy.
That's Mercy.
Joey's got the gun in the back. Let's go, cocksucker.
What's happening, you bad motherfuckers?
You bad motherfuckers.
I appreciate it. Friday night, DC, you got shit to do.
We got shit to do.
Bitches. Fuck it. I love this town. It's very nice, very clean. But I've been here 3 days. I have not seen a fucking tranny yet. You understand me? Everybody's tranny fucking sensitive all of a sudden. Oh my God, I love trannies.
Now all you hear at the mothership, tranny jokes.
Everybody cares about 10 years ago, nobody gave a fuck about a fucking tranny, all right? You see one of them on the corner, you're like, fuck that tranny, let's get out of here.
All right, I'm going to light this joint. We're going to send it off.
Fuck about the tranny. Oh, he's a hero. Okay. Look at this fucking Adam's apple. See how much he is?
He's a fucking hero.
Fucking hero. You got your fucking words fucked up there, hero. I'm supposed to feel like, oh, well, and I get it. Listen, I get it, man. I feel sensitive sometimes. I got estrogen running through my fucking body. Look at my titties. I'm alive and kicking. You understand me? You know, sometimes I feel womanly. I put on Barbra Streisand. I smoke a joint. I feel my nuts, and I'm back. You understand me? You never want to switch governments.
Never switch governments, cocksucker.
You understand me? You never give up the dick. I don't give a fuck who shows up. Take the kid. Take my wife. You ain't taking my dick, motherfucker. Give a fuck, Jack. You feel womanly, tuck the dick between your legs, like the guy from fucking Silence of the Lambs, remember? He was all creeped out with the fucking cape on and shit, telling the chubby chick to rub oil on it, that one. Do that shit. In the morning, he takes out, pops it the fuck out. And don't be looking at me like this, weird guys. You've all put your dick between your legs at one part of your life or another.
That's on God, too.
When you come out of the shower, you tuck it in there.
I was like, fuck, I'm hungry.
Ooh, I got a hot pussy.
I got a hot pussy.
I gotta shave my stomach and go to the donut shop. The trannies in LA hang out at a donut shop. I don't know what they do here. I don't know. A lot of these like, Joey, what the fuck? Let me tell you something, all right? I mean, let's dig deep here for a minute. We're family. We're here on a Friday night together, right? Listen, the first time you saw that picture of Caitlin, what's the first thing that really came to your mind, okay? You're like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit? But then you caught yourself, your logic and society's rules, because you can't walk into Starbucks and say, fuck Caitlin, what the fuck is that? Those Gentiles will run out of there like a mother. Oh no, oh my God, we're gluten-free. Oh. You can't say fuck about me, I might disintegrate. You fucking momos hanging out.
You fucking momos.
Weakening our fucking nation. You don't put milk in your coffee, bitch. It's black. Black with sugar, not Splenda, none of that shit. It's black fucking coffee. You don't go to Starbucks with a skinny frappuccino, light. What the fuck are you talking about? God forbid you go into your little job with your Starbucks cups and your fucking folk friends won't fucking see you. Black coffee, 7-Eleven shit. The shit ISIS drinks and shit.
Joey's coming on the podcast, cocksucker.
Can you pause this for a sec?
Wait, let it finish. Let him say
Oh yeah, he's only got another 20 seconds.
Because they drink that fucking Brazilian bowl. That shit'll keep you up for fucking days chopping heads off and shit. Fucking Starbucks, that ass water.
Right, pause that for a sec.
There's like no ending to the joke.
Do you think that Joey and shit would have been as successful without Joe?
Probably not, nah.
I just think Tim Dillon is the funniest person that's ever lived, bro.
You just like gay guys, bro.
That's why he gets away with it, bro. That's why he gets away with it.
Oh, bro.
Have you heard his rant about his aunt?
Yeah, I think so.
His aunt.
In general, it's
can you please put on, and you're gonna love this as well.
He's got the gay pass, bro. You know, like, he can say fucking crazy shit. You know,
this here.
I feel like I've gone too far tonight, to be honest. Like, seriously.
My version of comedy is probably different to yours because I love when people are just crashing out.
No. I'm very eclectic.
Keep my name out your mouth. This is, to me, the pinnacle of comedy.
On my Instagram, that cum pig photo from a sketch I did years ago. Okay, look at that. Eli Roth. Happy birthday to Q. Very fun. I put that up, and I said, today is my birthday. I want to thank my parents for all their support. This is what you created. Enjoy it. And my aunt wrote a comment, and the comment, let's not find it. And the comment was, and my cousin sent me the comment. The comment was, the saddest part is that you have your grandfather's name and you don't care at all, and you care nothing about his legacy. Very, very nasty comment. Very, very nasty comment. And you know me, I hate to bring family drama on the show. I hate that. You know, I don't do it. You can get this down. I really don't do it. Okay? My Aunt Kathleen, by the way, comes for me on Instagram, brings up my grandfather, and insults me on the day of my birth. Now, let's get something straight, you bum bitch. Didn't you fake a drug overdose? Didn't you fake a suicide attempt?
Hold on a second. Pause this.
You
pause this. I'm only pausing it because this can't want to pause everything for 10 minutes, but that just sounds like a gay dude ranting, bro.
Dude, it is. It's fucking.
Honestly,
it gets so fucking juicy.
I look at him. I'm willing to see it out, but I look at him and I'm like, what have you done?
He's the best fag of all time, bro.
I know.
Besides Freddie Mercury.
Look, I'm with him. I love him. I just don't like.
He's the best geopolitical
you
commentator.
You spoiled
in
my
the
joke,
world.
Sav.
Oh, you're gonna do it. Fuck. Press play, please.
I said I'm with him. I love him. I just
now that I'm a little bit high, I want to watch the rest of this.
Hold on a second. He did it again. I was just about to get to my punchline.
Oh, you're getting a punchline in?
I feel like you spoiled it.
Wait, we'll set it up again.
I'm not even going to do it now.
We'll set it up again.
I'm not even going to do it. You know what? You've interrupted me 3 times. I've tried to make a joke, and I don't even think I'm going to do the joke now, Sav.
Cause is like, what the fuck's going on?
We're watching a gay dude, and Sav thinks it's hilarious. That's what's going on.
Dude, thinking that you overdosed on drugs and you were taken to a hospital in an ambulance in front of your mother who had just dealt with Grandpa's death. What part of Grandpa's legacy were you honoring with that behavior? What part of it? Do you remember that? I remember you going to a hospital and then having the entire family go worried about you. Not me, but other people, because I know what you're up to, you clown bitch. They went to the hospital and said, what drugs is she on, doctor? And the doctor goes, there are no drugs in her system.
It really just sounds like prattle to me, like woman prattle.
This
you know
is
what I'm saying? Like,
this is my flavor of comedy, bro.
It sounds like a dude who's talking like a lady, and it's just like I love the guy. I listen to his podcast, but
to me, this is the epitome of comedy, bro.
There's so much good comedy.
Because it's off the cuff. Like, it's so subjective. Like, my idea of what's funny is this. Like, this is fucking funny.
You just want it bitchy, prepackaged,
homosexual,
feminine.
He's not femme. He's a masculine homosexual. Thank you very much. Tim Dillon.
That's subjective, Sav. I don't know.
Tim Dillon's
it's
a
your
top.
Opinion. Are you sure?
He's topping motherfuckers.
When have you ever heard that?
Because he's worth probably like $12 million.
Money's not going to exist in a few years, Sav.
That's very true.
That's Elon Musk there.
Are you stoked on Elon being a trillionaire?
He's only worth 777 now after what's happened in the last fucking week. Jesus Christ.
Do you know how many times I've messaged Adrian Portelli and he's never fucking given me money?
What's he even doing? Fucking walking around a supermarket like that.
I'd do the same thing, bro.
Oh, I know, but it's just lacks tact, Sav. And
if I had $7 billion, I'd do hell worse things than buy a supermarket.
Yeah, but just the
I'd buy a supermarket filled with fucking cocaine.
All this, I'm trying to be Wilhelm Powerfish or whatever, like in my jocks or whatever.
Shout out Willem Powerfish. He follows me. He's a good dude.
Yeah, word. He's pretty gangster. But Portelli, I don't know.
But I would switch
I like
up.
his story.
If someone offered me $500K tomorrow, I'd switch up.
I like his story.
I'm switching up on all my day ones.
I like his story, the way that he got there.
I don't think it's true, but we'll see how it got there.
Yeah, no, well, it's a bit like...
what's his story? Did he get humble beginnings?
No, his dad was working hard or whatever, and then he just got it in his head that he never wanted to work as hard as his dad. And then he found a hack to reality and did it.
Do you know what I was thinking the other day? If your dad gave you, like, $10 million, you reckon you'd be able to turn it into $1 billion?
Oh, maybe.
Fuck no.
Why not?
Because you're a retard. You're like me.
What are we talking about? I'm
a savant.
I'm only a little bit underwater. I've never been in debt in my life. And I'm not underwater that much. I've made some pretty good decisions that
I don't think I'm good enough to turn
investing and shit like that. It's
$10 million
easy.
to $1 billion.
If you had $10 million, what would you do?
The first week.
You're a retard.
The second week. Okay, so if I had $10 million straight out, first thing I'd do, I'd probably just buy like 3 or 4 houses. So there is 3.5 gone. I'd invest $1 million into gold and silver and precious metals. I'd buy a Bitcoin. The rest would probably be fund tokens. I'd put it in a high interest account, keep $500K for myself, pay myself a salary. I've thought about it every day.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you seem like you might actually be able to make more than you lose.
Oh, I'd make more.
Yeah.
But I'd be cutthroat. All these boys that think, if Sav wins 50 million, he's going to pay me out. I lied.
I've had very small wins in my life, like gambling and shit like that. And
shout out gambling, bro.
Thank you. You saved my reality a few times. You've destroyed it too.
You're not much of a gambler.
Are you kidding me, bro?
You do fun gambling.
Fun gambling?
You don't do like risk your relationships gambling.
No.
That's where the money is,
No, we've always done risk our relationship gambling.
Are you a gambler? Is that your bad habit? Do you have a bad habit? Do you like gambling?
Yeah, beer and gambling.
Beer and gambling is a good combo. What's your favourite flavour of gambling?
Horses.
Real, that's a Waganya.
Well, I mean, I know we're getting a bit too far into it now, but I got a little bit of a funny story about horses. we had a share in this horse, right? Oh fuck, I can't really.
Don't get arrested.
Let me know how to structure it. Yeah, so
I'm not editing this, by the way.
So we had a share in a horse that someone gave us as a present.
You frauded it.
No, not fraud. Just someone gifted us a share in a horse, an old friend. And then for 2.5 years, 3 years, not much really happened with the fucking thing. And we were wondering why. I'm not going to say any names or anything like that of the horse or anything like that. And then it ran like about 4 races. And it looked pretty good, but something was off with it. And then eventually the person who was training it was like, oh, dude, I can't tell this story.
Why the fuck would you start it then?
Well, we smoked a joint.
Why
now the real truth comes out.
That's like me giving you 6 numbers of the Powerball.
Well, I'll tell you after the microphone's off. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's fair. That's on God.
You had some final questions for him, wrapping it up. That was 15 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, we're going to wrap it up. I was going to say to you, we actually will wrap it up. I was going to say to you, because unfortunately, you actually are a pretty wise man, and you do have some cool shit to say, even though you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
According to you.
Do you have a certain quote or a certain philosophy that you live by and that you would recommend to young males? Because mainly my audience, it's fucking 16 to 23, rara. If they make it this far, do you have a certain mantra that you live by?
Not a quote, but wait, let me think about it for a second. I've just smoked.
You're allowed to think about it. You're like, if you have, like, it's normal to have a 10-second break in conversation. People need to, like,
I would say
people need to fucking get used to
yeah,
a little break.
you need to chill out a bit too. You go too fast sometimes, but yeah, the quote I would say for young dudes, I'd just be like, bro, life is life. You know, like, the one thing you got to do is remain to be authentic to yourself. One of the most attractive things that people can be is to be themselves. So many fucking people today, like Joey Diaz said before, they're fucking, you touch them and they fucking dissolve. One thing crushes them. One word, one fucking phrase, whatever.
One bad day.
Don't let it bother you. Be authentically yourself. Whatever it is. We've all fucking been through it. You've been through it. I've been through it. All in our own individual ways. So at the end of the day, the most attractive thing you can do is be your fucking self. Look at these cocksuckers now, like fucking Clavicula or whatever. These guys, they're gonna chop their nose, bash their face, all this shit. It's like, dude, did you see that clip of this kid, Clavicula, with the two black guys? And he's on the couch with him after he got his nose job. And he's trying to explain to two black guys why he fucking got his nose done.
You can get pussy without looks, Maxine.
Exactly. And that's what these guys are looking at him like, bro. They're like, look at us, bro. We got big round noses. We got big fat lips. We black as fuck. And we tame that shit. We got girls coming out of our ears. That's why I like guys like that real estate agent, you know, on Instagram. What's his name? So-and-so Delamarcus or whatever, I'm going to sell you a house. All right. And he's like a reincarnated version of
Italian?
his yeah.
From Perth.
Yeah.
Joey Mandino or something.
Yeah. Mandarino or whatever. Like, I send that to some of my friends. They're like, fuck that guy selling houses and this shit. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch. He's in his own world. He's doing his own thing. He's a genuine version of himself. The worst thing that's happened to fucking young fellas and just reality in the last 6 or 7 years since the whole thing went down or whatever is that people just lack authenticity. They follow the herd. Just fucking be yourself like you have, man. You know, like, you're an inspiration, bro. You don't give a fuck. You've done the podcast.
To my detriment, by
whatever,
the way.
bro. You don't think everything I've ever done has been to my detriment?
I think it's just
every dollar I spent on paint, every like lounge or thing I made, like I always had like gambling. Oh, dude, gambling. Come on, man. All I do is gamble.
Yeah.
I buy fabric. I buy I make some shit that no one wants.
Risk taker.
It's all I do, bro. For my whole life is gamble. Every I'm gonna play ice hockey. That's a gamble. I'm gonna fucking make this lounge that no one wants, and have it sit there for 2 years or 3 years before someone walks in to buy it. Who fucking cares? At least you're doing something. Just like you're doing something, I'm doing something. We're doing it.
Yeah, people think that I'm a gambler in the sense where I'll put money on a sport. I'm a gambler in the fact that I will gamble my future on my future with myself. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? I'm willing to lose everything to gain something.
Exactly.
Like, do you know what I mean? And it's very important for young blokes when you go online, and women. The internet's fake. Everything you see on the internet is fake. You're only ever seeing the best parts of someone's life. And even the worst parts you see, they still aren't the worst parts. And we live in a false sense of this world where you go online and you try and replicate people's lifestyles. It's all fake. Whenever you see on the Sestra stuff, you see me here, I'm having fun. Off camera, I'm a fucking shamble, bro. I'm a shamble of a
we
human.
were talking fucking a week ago, and I'm like, dude, I can't go fucking on. I can't do it right
I'm
now.
not in the mental state for it.
I'm going through some crazy shit, bro. Like pressure of life, all this shit. All that is in it is just fucking go for it, bro. Like, never give up. Don't let them win over you. What we have here is like me and Sab. We both have very similar fucking lives. We're very blessed.
We're very lucky
We've
people.
had families that had the foresight to not only
and my problems are very good problems, by the way.
Like make business, gain assets in life, whatever it is. Like some of us have done better than others. Like this motherfucker, he's done way better than I've done. You know, his dad was smart as fuck, bro. He got a whole fucking treasure chest.
I'm obsessed with success, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, but everyone should be.
But I'm obsessed with it to my detriment.
No, it's not to your detriment. It's currently.
I don't enjoy my life though because of it.
No, but who the fuck said you should enjoy your life?
Well, I should. I got a son, and I got my missus. But
Doesn't matter.
Nah, but there's a very fine line. I think I obsess too much over success because I rush because I don't take time. But
the only people that succeed in this fucking life obsess over success and make sacrifices to get there. The other people, they fucking become a lollipop man, or they fucking go work as a teacher, and they're happy to live inside the psychology of that I'm only going to get like $100K a year, maybe a bit more if I'm a high exec or whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. And you're the same. Dude, I literally sleep anywhere. Like, I will sleep anywhere. Like if I have to sleep here on the floor right now tonight, I'll do it, bro. Like I've done it all over the world, and fucking we're just not. We don't want to be built like that to just accept our reality and make all these sacrifices. Like like what did someone say? They said like certain like things that have happened like have pulled people back into like conforming to like what society is or whatever, like, you know, and everyone has to do that, you know, whether it's like you gotta go to school, you gotta go to work, or you know, we all have different versions of like doing things we don't want to do in life. But at the end of the day, that shouldn't mean that the dream of actually fucking like escaping this shit goes away and you just secede to that.
It's just interesting, bro. Ever since I had a son, I will literally steal food from a homeless cunt's mouth to feed him.
Exactly. You do whatever you can do to provide, but you never...
If I have $3, I'm going to starve for 7 days and my son's going to eat all of that $3 and I'll happily steal something out of someone's mouth for him.
Yeah.
That's right, because I understand the reality of the world. And heaps of people don't. They're like, oh, no, everyone should have the same shit. We should focus. No, I understand the reality of the world
all
we live
the people that say that everyone should have the same shit are the ones doing that shit. Like, when you look at these YouTube comment streams about, like, when they brought in the capital gains tax thing or whatever, like, I just kept commenting to people, what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? I never got a fucking reply from anyone that was like, oh, like, I'm inside of a family business that's been running for 45 years. Like, why should you be, like, ashamed that the people that came before you, like, set things up for you to, like, be able to, like, live? Like, it'd be like saying, like, oh, the people that own Penfolds Winery, like, are dogs because they came here in, like, 1840 fucking whatever and bought...
And did the right shit.
Yeah. Like, made the right decisions. Like, oh, Pilates came here and he... Yeah, like, right now...
Pilates owns the city. He owns Adelaide CBD.
Right now, an Australian, right, could go to Japan with the same strategy as Pilates came to Australia back in the 60s or whatever. And, like, you could literally go to Japan and for, like, $1 million, you could buy, like, a shit ton of property, dude. And then maybe... just maybe that gamble of going to Japan and starting to collect properties like fucking Monopoly, because all the people that are in Japan are so retarded that they don't fucking see that these houses and factories and are worth going to be worth something one day. Like, that's the psychology of the Japanese right now. They're just like, we don't even care. Someone left me a house. I don't want to pay the land tax on it and all this shit. That's what was happening in Australia when those cunts came here. They were like, this is crazy. You can make like $3,000 and buy a house. Let's just fucking do it, bro. You know, it's crazy. But yeah, you can take that strategy. You could use it anywhere in the world, bro. It's fucking nuts.
Bro. I look around and I see so many lazy motherfuckers that I want to overtake one day. And I can't wait for it because that's the shit that gets me off. At the end of the day, as bad as it sounds, that's what I love. The thought of success and the thought of my friends never having to work again off my back. Oh,
but even that, like the way you languaged it,
it sounds terrible.
It sounds horrible, but it's not that. It's
I don't want my friends to work. I don't want my family. I don't want my missus to have to get up to work. I want her to do whatever she wants.
I mean, like the way. Yeah, there's another way to put it, and it's just like.
I said it. No, but that's...
No, I know you said it, but it doesn't really mean what you said. Because, like, it's just like, at the end of the day, you just, like, want to...
I'm hospitable. I don't care about me. I care about the people around me,
You don't want to be in the fucking milk, man. You want to be at, like, top of the cream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's nothing wrong with that.
But it's not for my... It's not for my benefit. It's for everyone around me.
Yeah, totally, bro.
I don't want my missus to have to work. I don't want my son to have to work. I don't want my best friend Reese or Tom or whatever to have to work. You know, I value time and friends more than I value anything. Anything in the world. Anything in the world. That's why I love doing pods with people like you and my friends, bro.
And it's great,
because this is the times I cherish. This is the best times. Like, one of my most fond memories is sitting with you and watching Star Wars. That's one of my most fond memories.
And we can't even share it with anyone.
I know, I lost the video. But it was so trivial to like you, maybe.
Nah, I'm no way, bro.
But to me, moments like that mean a lot to me. That's the whole point of the pod, bro.
I love it too, man. And maybe that's that thing too. What everyone's missing. It's just shit like this, bro. It's just like the fact that even dudes would just sit there and listen to this. It's like when I was younger, man, we didn't
do it in front of a camera, bro.
No, exactly.
We did it in a shed like this.
We wouldn't, no, but yeah, and they'd be like, yeah, you go to 10 houses, smoke bongs with dudes, fucking meet up, blah blah. You know, like that's part of it too.
Do you know what's killer about the pod, bro? It's only 4 hours in my life where I haven't looked at my phone.
Oh, bro.
How nice is that? Same as my producer, same as probably Cause. When's the last time you did not look at your phone for 3 hours because you were locked in talking to a cunt,
it's
bro?
Pretty fucked.
That's the beautiful things about pods. We're going to cut it off here. All
right.
But that is why we do the pod. This is why I love Stoops. He's one of my favourite guests. We're going to get him back in another year. Our lives are going to change a lot in about 6 months. So...
Have you told anyone yet?
Yeah. Have you?
You having another one?
You?
Oh, yeah, I told a few people.
You told a few?
I got a boy on the way. Jesus Christ, bro.
Stoops fucked me up. He told me he was having another kid, and I was like, good luck, cunt. And then 2 weeks later, I'm like, I'm having a kid too. So our kids are going to be due very soon. But thank you all for watching. Please follow Stoops, Bilby's.
Sydney Oscar, bro. Sydney Oscar.
Your company, where can they find you? Blah, 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 blah.
If you type in Sydney Oscar, it's on Instagram, but that's my new sort of thing I got going. Didn't get a chance to talk about it much, but not like any of you cunts care anyway. But yeah, I'm just Stoops, bro. I'm just me. I love it. I'll repost it on my shit. We'll fucking do it.
Stoops is one of the OGs, and he's one of my
a long-term believer, bro.
Favorite people, and he's been very supportive.
I've given this guy more free advisory advice than most fucking lawyers will do in their lifetime, to be honest. And he hasn't paid me a cent. He still owes me $200 to come.
I actually do owe him $200. Thank you. Subscribe. Follow Stoops. Whatever the fuck you got to do.